everybody, we're here finally.
Like
Y'all.
we did not believe it.
We
Okay.
are we're sorry we're late. That's all I can say. We're sorry we're late. Um here's why we're late. I'm gonna put this down. Why do y'all think we're late? Let me just ask y'all that. This is why. That's why we're late. If y'all saw those pictures I posted on my Facebook page, um, the first shipments went out. First shipments went out for the card campaign. That was what? More boxes, yeah. uh, absolutely incredible. 15,387. Now I'm really seeing it now that everything is being packed up for the post office. Ran out of packing tape. We're almost at the end of the packing tape, so we got to run out and get more packing tape and more boxes, y'all. So now that we got the sizing correct the way we need them to be, so now here's where the execution starts. Remember, you think about the beginning, right? Don't think about the final area. Just take it step by step because that's all you can really do. So for the campaign, we sent out, how many boxes did we send out? Four?
Yeah, babe, we sent about 5,000 cards yesterday.
5,000 cards went out. We probably got another 5,000 going out today. Yeah, it was about 5,000. Yep. About another 5,000 going out today. Uh, yeah. So that's what's going on right now. How are y'all
Tina
doing?
Price Up says the one time I came on time and y'all were not here.
We weren't here. Tina, if you see what our downstairs looks like, you would give us some grace, okay? If you see what downstairs, well, we got a little system set up, okay? We got a little system set up right now. So the house is basically.
Network says I was checking it yesterday at 12 o'clock. Like, where are they at?
Oh, we had to take. There's a path. So that's a good thing, right? Is there a path? That sounds like my craft room. Is there a path?
Well, in the garage, you have to ask, is there a path?
There's a path in the garage. A very slender path. Because nobody want to be tripping over no boxes.
Tracy asked me this morning to get the ladder because she wanted to get something from upstairs, so she has all these bins of stuff, crafting stuff. And she said, could you bring the ladder? And I just cringed.
No, I didn't say, can you bring your ladder? I just want you to see, like, how can you get this thing off the top shelf?
And what you meant, you wanted me to bring the ladder. And here's the thing. To get that ladder through the maze of the garage where all those boxes and everything else was I had to really stretch my mind for that one.
Well, there you go.
But we did it.
I slept good. Bill slept. He slept really good. I actually was able to get in bed early. Had dinner and went to bed early. Only thing about going to bed early is that you get up. You get up. You know.
Get up what? You
I
get up.
I get up
early.
Get up,
right?
I get up early. But no, you would think that I'd be more tired. And I went to the gym yesterday. On top of that, right? But no, I'm good. Bill, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Oh, okay, well there you go. I feel good.
All right, so what are we doing today?
Okay, so Mindless Crafting at midnight. I promised that I would have a date for y'all for our December Mindless Crafting at midnight. So I'm gonna write it out. I gotta write like this, y'all. Mindless. Crafting at midnight. And with everything that's going on, the kits for the Mindless Crafting at midnight, is that right? Midnight. Okay, yeah. Some words don't even look right. Some days I can't spell the words right. Let's see. So on top of all that, the kit that we're using for Mindless Crafting at Midnight is in the cluster kit. So those of you that have, many of you had your name signed up for it. So you probably want to go and get one before, because you know what happens, you know. It may sell out. So let me, Bill's going to put the link.
To what? Well,
Let me just let them know what the date is for this. Friday. And then I'll show you the kit. Friday, December. Oh, I wanted that all on one line.
What's all
Oh well.
good?
Oh well. December 15th, y'all. At
11:55.
11:55 p.m. Eastern. Mark that date, y'all. Mark that date. That's going to be our last Mindless Crafting at Midnight for the year, for 2024. Oh, you're under the wrong,
I'm under the wrong.
Tracy, you're under Tracey Phillips. You need to go into.
How in the world did
Oh,
that
you should have.
happen?
Where's the other page? You don't. You're not. You opened up a whole nother thing. Let's see. Mark your calendar. Take a screenshot. The kit, y'all, is going to be.
Is this so? You not okay? Okay, so I need to.
The kit is going to be the Spectrum Gardenia. Let me make sure this is my copy because these are so pretty. It's going to be the Spectrum Gardenia kit. That's what we're going to be working with. Don't get it confused with this one. Okay, this is the one. Actually, we're going to be working on this today. This is the 49 and Market Christmas Spectacular. Oh, I can't wait to just put some glue down and make some of these. I'm going to be working with this today. Gate 10, is it always going to be a kit at Mindless Crafting at Midnight? If I could find one. If not, we'll just randomly craft something. But you don't, in order to join us for Mindless Crafting at Midnight, as you know, you do not have to get the kit. You don't have to get the kit. You still come and join us and have fun and join the conversation. Yeah, but if I can get one, you know, a lot of you like to craft along, and sometimes we don't have the same things. So I thought the kit, a couple of you had asked, can we do like some kind of kit? So yeah, it is really a pretty kit. So the Spectrum Gardenia cluster kit is the one that we're going to be doing for Mindless Crafting at Midnight. The one that we're going to be doing today, I'm so glad I get to do this because I feel like I haven't like crafted for so long, y'all. I'm itching to craft. I like doing the card campaign, but I'm ready to craft. Cluster kit, right there. And I am going to be using this also with this kit too. So yes. That's why I tried to release the kit ahead of time so that I can get it out to y'all. So the 15th is doable. Getting the kit out to you before December 15th.
Okay, I just put the link. I'm gonna put the link at the top.
Yeah. That might, I saw you say something about the digital. That might be a good thing to think about for 2024, right? A digital kit that we can all use too. So for some of you that are far away, yeah. Yep. Let's see, what else are y'all saying? That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? That would be fun. You still looking for it, babe? Huh?
I'm trying to find. This is it, right? It needs to move up.
Cluster kit, yeah. Let's see. And see, here's where we run into a few little obstacles. Not everyone has a printer. Not everyone can get the kit. Now that's why I say, no matter what, come to Mindless Crafting at midnight and just join in on the fun. Just join it. Not everyone has a Cricut, all the stuff, Just pull out all your supplies and come on. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. You know what? I was looking. We were talking about it this morning. About junk journaling, because I have some junk journals I haven't even finished. Is anyone with me on that?
I know Bertha is. Bertha's been doing journals.
Oh my goodness. I have not been able to finish.
Linda Bill says, are you going to do a vintage? Oh, you just read it, didn't you?
I just read it, babe.
And where was I? Okay, let's see. Sala P said, I would love to order physical things from you, but on time. I understand, Sala P. That international stuff is a killer.
It really is.
And they're adding all so many codes
and rules. A lot of rules for international shipping and all of that.
Sometimes it takes 10, 15 minutes just to find the right code.
Yeah.
For one country.
Look, I cannot think of anything like further right now or add anything to my list or make any promises. I cannot make any promises at all yet until this campaign is over. We still got a ways to go as far as shipping up those, getting those boxes packed up correctly. You see, I'm not just going to throw a bunch of cards in a box. And just say, here you go. No, I got to have everything the way it needs to be because this is a representation of us.
Tracy Wanda Rhodes said, I ordered my Epson Eco Tank today. It's the 4800. It was $100 off for early Black Friday. We'll be here Saturday. But who's counting the days?
Oh my goodness, I love it.
Wanda.
I love it. I love it.
Stephanie Brown says, Tracy, looks like you pulling out all the supplies. You really miss crafting.
I missed it.
Vicky Jensen says she's working on a project that was on Bitty Penny this morning.
Oh, love it, love it. I need to go tune in. She did a live this morning? I need to go watch. I haven't had time to.
Christine Bennett.
Y'all, I have not had time to watch.
Christine Bennett is listening on a road trip. She's driving from Arizona to Alabama.
I love it.
From A to A.
She's driving where? From
Arizona to Alabama.
Woo.
That's a hump right there.
You can catch me by railway.
You
cross the desert and a...
You do better than catch me by email.
Get there if you can.
Reagan Zick.
Vicki Jensen got her goodie box yesterday. Yay! Love it so much. Thank you, Bill and Tracy. You're the best. You are so welcome. Okay, so let me go ahead and start some stuff. Bill, you read the comments.
I don't know everything that was in the conversation, but this is some good advice. I'll tell you that. Ken Hankinson says, I have to remind myself to know limitations and be happy for the one thing accomplished, then try again.
Yes.
Balance.
Yep, that's exactly what you got to do.
I don't know what that's applying to. She's talking to
balance.
But that is good advice for anybody, for almost any situation like that.
Yep. And we all don't have everything that everyone has in their craft room, but we can work with what we have. And I think that's why the scrapathons are going to be fun, because we can just get whatever we have in our craft room, as long as we can continue to get together. As long as we can continue to get together as a group. Susan Tracy, the goodie boxes are back in stock, actually. I'm glad you asked. They actually went back in stock this morning. We got a lot of stuff going on at Mindless Crafting headquarters. I'm calling it Mindless Crafting headquarters, y'all.
And Ryan says, do you have a tutorial on junk journals? Yes, we do.
Do I?
We do.
Oh, did I?
We did a whole thing here one
We
time.
did like,
remember?
was it 5 parts or
Yes, about 5 parts. Anyway, just go on Mindless Crafting and type in junk
journal? Yeah.
You know. Or go to the playlist. I know we put it
I
in the
get
playlist
stuck at
for
decorating the covers real pretty, and then I, can't go further, but it'd be nice to just get it out and just start doing it. Oh, Sarah Johnson said, I got my goodie box as well yesterday. I love it. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, Tina said her, really? We have over like 1,100, I think, videos. So sometimes I forget. I forget like if we have a tutorial on that because I feel like we've done so much. Okay, so let me go ahead and because I feel like I need to glue something, y'all. I don't know who can relate to this, but I thought doing these clusters would be so fun.
Rebecca Bosra said, got a call from Operation Gratitude to come box packages. They said they're putting greeting cards inside the packages this year and need volunteers. And it's 5 minutes walking from my house.
Oh my goodness, stop, Rebecca. What? Look how things line up.
You might see some of these cards, huh?
Rebecca, look how things line up.
Oh, Rebecca, where do you live again? I mean, what state?
Oh my goodness. That's California, babe.
That's where these cards are going.
Mm-hmm. That's what she was saying. She lives right down the street from them.
That's wow.
Oh my goodness.
Crystal
Rebecca,
Talbert.
that is not by coincidence. Did she say she was going to do it?
I will donate my time.
I love it. Rebecca, bless your heart. Bless your heart. Look, we got an angel on the other end where our boxes are getting ready to be.
Look, she said, they said they are from a crafting group.
They're about to get a whole bunch of cards from us. When they see those boxes, and that's not even all of them, they're going to be like, oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Rebecca. Girl, look, if I could go and help them too, I'd be like, look, this from my friend Rebecca. This one over here came from Gate 10. I'll be looking at the cards like, Rebecca, I don't know if they want you to have you over there. You're going to slow them down.
Matter of fact, I'm going to have to keep this one right
She's going to be looking at all the cards like, ooh,
Rebecca says, I can't wait.
Rebecca, I am so happy for you. If we were over there, like a bunch of us, wouldn't it be fun if we could just descend on Operation Gratitude and now go and volunteer to put the boxes together? Oh my goodness. Now we think the final count, there could be something trickling in, but we think the final count, Francis, is 15,387 cards. We think that's the final count. Wouldn't that be fun? We could all meet up and they'd be like, man, where all these volunteers coming from? Mindless Crafting.
Bertha says God works in mysterious ways.
I'm telling you. Y'all.
So you get ready to do something, huh?
I'm getting ready to put some clusters together. Now, you can put the clusters together like the way they have it on here. So you see how these are? That's only a few. Look how much stuff you get. That's just a few. So you can do your own thing, which is what I'm going to do today.
Rebecca says, I literally walk out my door, walk to the corner, and I'm there.
Oh my goodness, how cool is that? Okay, so y'all got this date written down because I'm going to go put it to the side. There you go. Right, Vicky, over 5,000 more than I thought we would have because we were like, ooh, this is going to be about 10,000 cards. Oh my goodness. Look, we'll be rolling up in the van to
Okay, I got you. I see what you're talking about, Karen Hankerson. Karen was talking about her lupus and its family, and they've been having a reunion. She had to take her steroids.
Oh.
Nothing in her brain worked like I wanted. Laugh out loud.
Mm.
I said, but you were there. Tina Price up said, my first junk journal I made was one of your tutorials, Trace.
I love it.
So, Bertha, how's your junk journal coming? I know you've been working on one for a while. Well, did you ever finish it?
Because we would love to see. These doilies are so cute. These doilies are
If
so
someone's
cute.
thinking about sending a Happy Mail or doing anything, I see Sonia Creel talking about Happy Mail internationally. Oh, I see what you're saying. Sonia Creel says, so if Happy Mail is sent to you, an international gift card needs to be shipped. No, gift card, you can do an e-gift card. Like we have e-gift cards, so basically, once the person gets it, it's used the same way as
It
cash.
it goes to your email.
But if a person is thinking about sending a physical package overseas, consider using DHL because it's going to be the same cost as UPS, but instead of taking sometimes well over a month, it'll be there in a couple of days, about 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
DHL is awesome.
Sometimes it feels like somebody's watching me.
I don't like that feeling.
Look at that. I'm over here in my thing, and Bruce Lee is right over here in my little toolbox.
Watching you, huh?
Watching me, okay? He's saying, get started, okay? Oh, boy.
I saw this guy in the store yesterday. We were at Kroger. It was an older gentleman. He looked like he might have been in his 70s. He had a full head of hair. It was all white, but he had it. I was looking at him. Think you got something, don't you? No, I didn't do that, did I? I was like, man, you wearing that hair. And we were both laughing. I said, I remember those days. Bertha says, not yet. She's still working, hopefully before the year's out. I'm doing it with the kit for Tracy.
Love it.
Tracy, remember, we started something. We never did get a chance to get back to it because so much is going on over here at all times.
Well, it's just like with the Christmas tree never came down because what I was explaining to Bill and Ariel is that my mother, once she got out, my intention was to take it down after February because it still has the February decorations like the hearts and all of that. But love is year round, so it's okay. And my mother and my sister got into the car accident the first week of March, so never got to take it down. So it stayed up. And it's okay. It's
Sonia
okay.
says, are you able to include the VAT with her shipping price? What's the VAT again?
We don't have to do the VAT on the through what do you call it? It depends on how we ship, whether we ship through Shopify or we ship through Pirate Ship. It just depends.
Oh, the value added tax. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
But wait, Sonia, where do you live? Where does Sonia live? Sonia, you're not here in the U.S.? I usually have to do that on the international. I thought Sonia was here in the U.S. Okay, let's see.
Oh, I see what you're saying. The bottom line is, Sonia, whenever we purchase it, everything that has to be paid to whoever takes place and we make the payments. You know what I'm saying? So that's the beauty in nowadays. Like we operate through a company called Shopify, right? So Shopify automates an awful lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's automatic because that trying to figure out every one of
Yeah,
those
some things is
for
too
each
much.
country, it's like, woo. Okay, I do a few of these and definitely got to do the door. This door can go on the card with nothing else, but I got to add something to it. Going to get my white gel pen out. Haven't used that in a minute.
Sarah Johnson says, Tracy, I talked to Joy Brown last night, and she gave me the instructions on the paint.
Oh my goodness.
Sarah, how'd you talk to Joy? Or what format did you use? Phone, or was it Skype, or
Private message probably.
through YouTube, or out of curiosity?
Oh, you're in New Jersey. Okay, you're thinking on the international shipping. Okay. I would try DHL if you're gonna do
You know
if you're gonna
what?
do that.
Sonia, DHL, I'm telling you something.
DHL is super fast too. So we have to look. It gives us all the different options, but we have to like see what's going to be much more cost effective when we're shipping. Like as a business, that is. It just depends, and we get discounts as a business too. Okay, so let's see what we got on here.
Amy Cave.
And these right here, these little baubles and stuff. Take this out so we can.
Sandra Sneed. Carmina, how's Hector? Carmina said, what about me? Okay, how are you? Now, how's Hector?
Football, Bill. Football, okay. Okay. Can y'all tell I'm happy right now?
Oh, private message. I see what you're saying. Okay. Stephanie Williamson says that card kit looks amazing.
It's got look at all these pieces still. I'm just taking off a few of them. You know, like the larger and the smaller. It's absolutely amazing. I like to work with the larger background first and then see what I want to put on it. And of course, this needs something.
Wow, I've been messing with Sonya Creel that long. Wanda Rose says, I was watching live from 2 years ago and heard Bill calling out Sonya Creel. I got a laugh out of that. Sonya, I'm about to pick somebody else, huh? I didn't realize it had been that long.
Yep. Yeah, this kit is really amazing, these kits. They were actually more than what I had expected, actually. But then again, it's $49 in market. But I was like, ooh, cluster kit.
Oh,
I didn't know that they could make those. Okay.
By the way, Hector's doing well.
Oh, good.
Well, tell Hector I made Tracy these scrambled eggs this morning. And I know they were good. I watched, I forgot the guy's name, but he won the Michelin Award like 7 times, right?
And what's the Michelin Award?
That's supposed to like the top award for chefs, right? And he was just talking about how to make scrambled eggs. And so I watched that thing a couple of times. I said, I got to try this. Those eggs are so good. You know what? Y'all probably wondered, how did that even happen that I'm always messing with Sonya Creel? Well, I remember a while way back from listening to Sonya's responses, and it was so funny. She reminded me so much of myself from the stuff she would say. I said, she sounds just like me. And from that moment, I started messing with her. And that's how it started.
So I could use all of these too. See all of these little doodads on here? And these are already sticky, if you want to know, but I still like to put. So these on here, these die cuts are very sturdy. Ooh, there's eggnog on there too.
Hi, Kelly Warner.
Kelly.
Aunt Terry is making oatmeal for hubby and I.
Oh, you know what?
Hubby's like, I didn't ask you for that. I'm just kidding. Hi, Joanne Gilbertson. You must be off today.
Joanne, how are you? Oh my goodness, it just feels so good. Look at that red heart just showing up. Where'd that come from? Where did that red heart come from? I have no idea.
You're in
But guess what?
Hankerson.
I'm about to use it.
So Zal Storm, how you doing?
Zal.
Gaetan says it's actually nice in Montreal, actually 51 degrees.
It's beautiful outside.
But
here.
of course, Aunt Terry says it was 26 degrees
Woo!
where she was at. Where you at, Aunt Terry, again? So I know not to go there this time of the year.
Now these baubles, this is Christmas Spectacular bauble. So they're another way to enhance this kit. These are 120 epoxy coated sticker embellishments. And so I could use those on here too.
Oh, Zal Storm says, hanging in there. My son is moving today. The new program will start moving his things in about 50 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Girl, you are happy? You work for that.
She said, because I'm happy. I'm going to put this right here.
Gaetan says, so does that mean that I'm coming to Montreal?
It's going to be cute.
Man, Andrea White is just in the sun. She says 74 degrees in Fayetteville. Y'all doing? Let me look at the temperature down here on my weather.
Fayetteville what? We have a Fayetteville here.
What is the weather?
Which Fayetteville?
North Carolina.
Oh.
Is there weather?
I was going to say, it is not.
I'm looking at the Samsung. I can't even find weather.
Why do you even have that up here?
I don't know. I just happen to have it.
You can never go wrong with a check print.
I bet I can.
On a holiday thing. That little heart. I'm going to take this heart off of here and put it right on there. It's stuck on there too.
I think you're right, Sonia Creole. She says, I think it's been longer than that. She's been mindless with us even before the pandemic.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no. Hector said, Bill, is that all you made her? No, I made eggs. There was turkey bacon. And there was toast. I forgot to do the avocado. She likes to do that, but I forgot. I know I'm fired. She'd rather have the avocado and not have nothing else.
No, I want all of it, okay? All of it.
All of it. Why not make all of it?
Exactly.
It was Sonia Creole's fault, okay?
Can't blame everything on Sonia, Bill, okay?
It was Sonia's fault.
Right, Sonia?
That's what I'm going with.
Blame it on somebody else and instead of taking the blame for yourself, okay?
You know what I'm saying? It's the American way, okay?
No, it's Bill's way, okay? It's Bill's way, okay?
Tina, price up. Tina, that's how our kids. Tina's talking about wasn't even there. That's how our kids do. It wasn't me. You're the only child. Ain't nobody else in this house for you to blame on that.
Right, but that's the kids.
On that vase that's been standing on that same spot for 35 years, and now all of a sudden it took it upon itself to just jump off the table and break itself on the other side of the room somehow, next to that skateboard. And you're talking about it wasn't me.
Well, right, and that's a child.
I've been taught well, okay? Science Creole talking about, thank you. Tracey loves me.
I love Sonia Creole. Y'all got my back, okay?
Zell Storm says I may have to take y'all with me on my phone when I go to meet the guys who were my son's stuff.
So you don't have to stay within boundaries. So now let's add something from here onto here. So it's dark there, so we need to put maybe some polka dots on there. I think that'll look nice. Oh, I'm so happy to be doing this, y'all.
Rebecca Bowser said, I had sourdough bread with Swiss cheese. I said Swiss cheese, toasted, topped with bacon and egg, and then she messed it up with avocado and then reheat it.
Sounds good to me. Avocado. Ariel made me some avocado toast the other morning. Oh my goodness, it was delicious. So look at that, y'all.
Gaten says
more stuff to it too.
There won't be any lives next week. Is that what you're saying?
Gaten, I'm just gonna laugh, okay? I'm just gonna laugh, Gaten.
Amy Cave says,
Gaten trying to start stuff, okay?
Is there anyone in the Los Angeles area that wants a young cat that needs to be an only cat? One of my neighbors got evicted.
Wait a minute.
And abandoned the baby. That sounds like, remember that one thing we saw the time where the lady was like, this is such a good cat.
Oh my goodness, that was hilarious.
Someone want this cat. Is such good tempered. And right about that time, the cat started just slapping the woman, scratching at her. She's just a good cat. Somebody get this cat. It was so funny, wasn't it, Tracy?
It was. She's really well behaved, and then the cat was just attacking her.
Oh my God. I was like, if I ever didn't want a cat, that would be the one, okay?
Okay, see, I put too much glue on there, but it's okay.
Come in talking about Tracy loves everyone, even No Neck Bill. You're fired. You're fired. Crystal says that's a gorgeous Christmas kit.
Isn't this beautiful?
DX says, is the car parade over? I think it is.
I think it may be. Look, goes to the mailbox. Goes to the mailbox. Okay.
D-egg.
Ooh.
Amy says the cat is sweet and loving with people, but doesn't do well with other cats. I don't know.
Okay,
gotcha. Did not do well with other cats.
Our cat didn't either. Okay, Chelsea brought her cat home on the plane at that. And we were like, don't you ever do that again.
Our cat, Chelsea let her cat out.
Natasha was not happy.
We were like, oh my God.
Natasha was just not happy. I was like, this cat right here is just like...
We had to actually put Chelsea's cat back in another room, didn't we?
We had to keep them separate for that week.
That was just fine with Chelsea's cat. She likes to be by herself anyway.
I'm going to cut. Look, y'all, I'm cutting this. Ooh, I'm cutting it.
Strawberry is asleep. She got ran to death this morning. Normally, when you try to stop, she likes to keep going. When you're playing, you're throwing with the ball. This morning she stopped on her own. I threw her so long.
Christmas time is here. I love this time of year. Flashing lights are oh so bright.
What's the rest?
I wish that you were near. I don't know. That's not the words.
It worked out though.
Everywhere I go, trees are covered in snow. I'll be what?
I don't know. I'll be here something bright.
I'll be something outside all day, riding on my sleigh.
Right. That, something has to do with it.
Angels in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
Cat. Oh no, it was. I forgot. Something about snowman. Oh, snowman big and tall, carrot nose and all. Something, something, something.
You know.
Ooh, let me see.
You know,
I need something a little bit brighter. I need something a little bit brighter.
Strawberry and Mingy, our cat, in all honesty, they didn't get along at all at the beginning.
They sure didn't.
Every time Strawberry saw the cat, she just wanted, you know what I'm saying, just run after it and all kind of stuff.
You know what? But Strawberry was little, so that gave
Thank God.
that gave Mingy an advantage because Strawberry was still little, and then all of a sudden,
Mingy trained the Strawberry. She was like Bruce Lee on this cat.
Once Strawberry got big, though, Strawberry and did that protection thing with Mingy. That was about it. That was it.
Right, well, because our cat was attacked by this huge cat. I called the cat Butch. And when we let the dog out, we let Strawberry out, and she chased that other cat right out over the fence. Strawberry was so upset she couldn't get on the other side of that fence. And they've been the best buddies ever since.
They sure have.
Sleep together, all kind of stuff.
They sure have.
Uh-oh. DX says there is a new Downton Abbey movie on Netflix.
What? Is the series or movie?
He said movie on Netflix.
How did I miss that?
Kelly Warner says, Tracey, I love your cluster combinations.
Thank you, Kelly. How on earth did I miss that? Right. I will be outside all day, riding on my sleigh.
Where's that one thing with the 25% off of those stamps? Because it's still going on to Sunday.
Oh, is it? I thought it was off.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I took it off because I didn't know we were still running it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I guess. Well, that's something new to me. Bill left the sale on.
Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of them, too.
Okay. And what's the sale?
There's too many in the name.
You said 25% off.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is there a link that you can share?
Look.
Okay. Ooh, see, look at just adding those little dots on brightens up that doily. Look at that, y'all. Look at that.
Right.
Just adding that little bit of dots on there. I'm just adding 3 dots around the doily.
That's all I'm doing.
Where I can. And it just adds something to it. The gel pen, y'all.
Oh, Wanda Rose have to go check. Well, she's asking, did we get the email about the missing package? No, I'll go look. It's after this live.
Hopefully they were able to track it down, Wanda. Hopefully.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Now,
go ahead and...
I just put in, there's a 25% off thing going on. The deal of the week. If you click that link, you'll see everything involved. It's a lot of different things. We'll write it down.
Okay.
Wanda Rose. I'll check you after this. Lynn Hill says, I'm late. What are you making?
I'm working with a cluster kit from 49 and Market. It's the Christmas Spectacular. And these I'll be able to add right onto a card.
Oh, I see what's happening.
So cute. So cute.
Hi, Rhonda Higgins. Rhonda Higgins is here. Rhonda's like, of course I am.
All right, let's get a... I'm loving these right here, but I like the hearts too. Ooh. I put some green in there.
Stephanie Williams
Oh,
says,
the green.
all of her animals get along well. The 2 dogs, 3 dogs, and 2 cats.
Love it. Love it, okay.
As long as they got you, we've got you, babe. Da-da-da, da-da-da. We've got you, babe.
Wasn't that a treat on Tuesday? With Steve from Blue Magic on the... If y'all didn't see Tuesday's live was really good. We had a lot of stuff going on. We had a lot of stuff going on. We talked about pivoting. You gotta watch it if you hadn't seen it. It was just such a wonderful live. Little tiny
Stephanie
green
Brown said,
heart
yes,
right
it
here.
was.
What a
Beanie
treat.
Freak.
And of course, me and Bill was in the car singing. Playing all the songs, okay?
After that live,
we were playing all the songs. Oops.
Actually, the next day, yesterday, Tracey...
We were still playing songs.
Look at this one.
And then I even tried to get Ariel. Ariel, guess what?
Crystal says you preached the whole word on the pivot.
Oh, my goodness.
Actually, Crystal, we got so carried away. Not only we looking Blue Magic, we were looking at the stylistics, Shylights, all kind of people on Retrace.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Even the way they dressed and everything. Oh, my goodness. If y'all have not seen that, oh, my goodness, it was so good. An unplanned word, okay? But a word that needed to happen. So on this kit right here, y'all, it shows you like different ways that you can do clusters, right? It'll show you different ways, like give you ideas. So if you want to follow this exactly, you can. But I don't. But guess what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna cut these out, okay? Well, I can't cut these out because guess what? Bam. I forgot. It was just a thought. So no, I'm gonna go ahead and cut these, okay? What was I thinking? What was I thinking, Bill?
Don't know.
And I cannot find my cutter bee scissors. Can y'all believe that?
I can't believe it.
I need to be fussy cutting.
Lynn Hill says that would be so cute on the front of a mini album.
Oh, yes. And so, Bill, where's my cutter bees?
I don't know. They could be anywhere.
My cutter bees. I have 2 sets of cutter bee scissors because I had lost one. Y'all. Oh, Bill, you still got these. Did you know that?
I'm opening this.
Oh well. Look, Bonnie Glover said downstairs. Nope. They usually never. They're somewhere in here. They're somewhere.
Flipper.
They're somewhere. Oh, you thinking of the Flipper song? I was thinking of Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Uh-oh, y'all. I'm going to eat one of these candy buttons.
Bitty Penny. Lost my...
Beanie Freaks says...
I'm going to have to tear up this room again to find my scissors, okay?
Beanie Freak says, supposedly they have cutter bee scissors at Dollar General. Of course, I haven't found them.
Dollar General?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to have to go take a trip over there.
Too late, Bonnie Glover.
We have a Dollar General near us, too, don't we?
I'm on my 3rd one.
We have a Donald General. Donald General.
We have a Dollar General.
Very close to us. That gift is too big. I'll put it right here. Something like that.
Oh, you gonna land? We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Oh, sing us a Christmas song?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only one you could think of.
Good tidings to you. As I'm eating these candy buttons and all of your friends.
You better be careful if I have to give you the Heimlich.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and another candy button to eat. I'm trying to pull them off the page, but remember we were kids, we used to eat them right off the paper. There was no pulling, okay?
Oh, Ron Higgin says ours has them too. I have 19 pairs of scissors, so if I buy another pair, I'm fearful God will come down from heaven and cut my hands off.
Ron, you have enough to use your hands and your feet. You know, when I was playing catch this morning with Strawberry, for the first time I really realized that she uses her mouth with the same proficiency that we use our hands. I mean, she can catch that thing.
She sure can.
Catch it off a bounce, but if it bounces off of something, I'm talking when you throw it, she runs all the way across the whole yard before she lands oftentimes.
Yes, she does. Okay.
She is flying. Stephanie Williamson says, I'm still learning fussy cutting. Not going to give up. You know what, Stephanie? Here's the key. Because I kept practicing and practicing. And Tracey turns to me one day. And she had seen it before, but for the first time I really heard it.
That's because you wasn't listening, darling.
She said...
He wasn't listening, y'all.
She said, here's the problem that you're experiencing, Bill. She said, you keep taking the scissors and trying to move the scissors around the paper, keeping the paper stationary. She says, reverse that. She says, to keep your scissors in one position and move the paper. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, Fussy became much easier for me.
I have been telling you. I told them, y'all. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, dee 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 dee, dee 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 dee, dee 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 dee. As many Christmases as I've had, I cannot remember all the words to the Christmas
Well,
song.
you're not by yourself. No one can.
Someday at Christmas.
That's the Stevie Wonder one, ain't it? Stevie Wonder be singing that one.
Look, y'all. Of course, I had a thought, right? Whenever I say that. Man, that I believe that children are a future song broken down. That was everything, y'all, on Tuesday. That was everything. Or was it Monday? I can't even remember which day it was. But boy, did we break that thing down, okay? My goodness.
Bonnie Glover says it also helps to keep your elbows on the table when you first start cutting, to teach you to move the paper.
Oh.
So Bonnie didn't took it to a whole other
yep,
place.
It sure does, though. It sure does.
I've never tried the elbows on the table technique.
For some reason, I naturally put my elbows on the table.
I naturally have my elbows in the air. Trace, how come you never use the scissors that Mark gave you? Those scissors look like they can cut through anything.
Because if I take them out, then you'll use them, babe.
Aha! Those are some good scissors, boy. Stephanie says, yes, it does help to move the paper, and I'm getting better at it.
Nope. Let's see what else you want on here. Okay, so this one, I'm actually looking at the paper here. It looks pretty good.
I think the key with the scissors is to put them in the exact same place every time. If Ariel uses your scissors, you can forget it. They never end up back in the same place. Don't look at me. Tracy, look at yourself. I used to go to the scissors. I use them at that spot, and I leave them right there. I do. Everybody else used to go and get the scissors and bring them to wherever they were. And after that, it's a wrap, because they never ever
I'm
find
not
them again.
Saying not one thing.
I don't do that.
I'm not saying nothing.
I don't do that. No, not me. It's not me.
I'm not saying not one thing.
Lion on the Star says, when it comes to fussy cutting, I've found that it's more important that the scissors be very sharp and comfortable. The size is not as important. You know what? We bought these scissors. You know, you go through Walmart, the section where it says, hey, as seen on YouTube, and it's some strange looking device.
It's seen as on TV?
Right. It's a special light that can look 1,000 yards, all kind of stuff they have, right? And with that being said, I forgot what I was going to say. Doggone it.
Do the scissors work?
I forgot what I was going to say.
Senior moments.
Oh, I remember now. I bought these scissors, right? And she was out about this knife. And the knife was supposed, as seen on YouTube, it's supposed to sell super sharp, right? That was the sharpest knife. I think the only thing could have been possibly been sharper than a knife was one of those.
Was it a Ginsu?
No. Mm-mm. You have one down in the kitchen drawer downstairs, that red one. I think we got him. No, I didn't buy him. Know where we got him from? Tracy. From Brenda Bodwin.
Yep, she sure did send us.
Brenda Bodwin sent us these this knife. That was the sharpest knife I've ever experienced in my entire life. That thing, you a baby, you know what? Aunt Terry, I think it is okay. Aunt Terry says I picked up a set of 3 at Costco. She's talking about Westcott titanium. Anyway, the thing is just ridiculous.
It was called Westcott Titanium.
I don't know what it's called, but it had it was red. It had a red handle, and it had this thing on the package says as seen on YouTube.
This would be nice on a journal cover, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Just like that. That would look nice. Just like that.
Bonnie Glover, you sound just like Tracy. Bonnie says, I have fabric scissors and paper scissors. The fabric ones are in one place and the paper in another, and no one touches my fabric scissors.
Did I not? I didn't glue these down. Look at that, y'all.
And it was perfectly placed.
It was perfectly placed, and I didn't. Actually, this is not. To me, this is not
Tracy,
gluey enough.
It was Sonia Creel's fault. Could resist that. Was a perfect place to put Sonia in. Serafina.
Y'all, we will not be live next week.
Gaytan.
Unless we just happen to, say, hey.
What do you mean you won't be
we got a little bit
next week?
We got a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and hop on.
You know what? Tracy don't like me. She won't let me use her fabric scissors either. I said, Tracy, let me use these.
Because you have fabric you need to cut?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I still want. They look so cool with it, Tracy.
No.
Let me show them.
They're in the thing over there. I ain't about to use my scissors.
But those scissors look like they make you want to use them on something.
They're gorgeous. The Quilting Marine gave me those.
Exactly.
And I have to cherish them. So in order for me to cherish them, you cannot use them, darling. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue this on. This little piece hanging over here is bothering me. Serafina said, hey, Bill. Hey, Bill. Mm-hmm. Dee, 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 dee. We will miss y'all too.
We said that's okay.
We will miss y'all too.
You did so much for the campaign.
Look, if you could have seen my husband was busted yesterday.
Those big old boxes?
He was looking so tired.
Yeah, I don't understand.
And I'm the one who went to the gym. Like, get it done.
I was still at home working. I was. That was the work I did.
Okay.
Seriously, sometimes mental
just
work,
have to laugh.
Mental work sometimes is more tiring than physical. That's how I felt.
Okay, now I have to think about what mental work you did yesterday, huh?
Ron Higgins says, Tracy, what kit is that you're using?
This is the Christmas Spectacular kit, but this is the Christmas Spectacular baubles, wishing bubbles and baubles. Say that 10 times.
You know what I'm saying?
Baubles and bubbles.
Let me find it. I think.
And this is the Christmas Cluster Kit. Christmas Spectacular Cluster Kit.
So that's the Christmas Spectacular kit.
Yep. The one that we're using for Mindless Crafting at midnight, Rhonda, is the Spectrum Gardenia Cluster Kit. It's a beautiful kit.
So which one should I put the link for? This Christmas one?
All of them.
But one of
Ooh,
them
these
is
little
already in.
polka dots would look so cute. Oh my goodness, it's gonna look so cute. These black polka dots.
Okay.
I'm so tempted to put polka dots or stitching on my star.
We never would have guessed.
And so, you trying to be funny, husband.
Well, you talk about stitching.
I'm not even gonna
we
call
know how
you.
you feel about stitching.
He trying to be funny, y'all. Knowing that I haven't crafted for such a long time.
Okay, I just put the link to that Christmas Spectacular cluster. The other one is at the top of the page because that's the one we're going to be using it for Mindless Crafting at midnight.
Rhonda, did you get our date for Mindless Crafting at midnight? For those of you who don't know, our last one of the year. I like that. I like it.
See, the price of is talking about blades for a Cricut. And she can only find one number on the back of it or something. Anyone who knows the Cricut, maybe y'all can help Tina right quick.
Bonnie is saying Walmart had her blades.
Well, you look up on that one, Tina. Tina says, I got my Cricut at a Goodwill.
Really?
They must have just put it out because they usually something like that. When they put it out, sometimes they don't even make it to the floor because the workers be taking that stuff.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
yeah. I was talking to someone who worked at a Goodwill.
Oh, yes, we were. I remember.
And the good stuff, those people take it themselves.
What is going on with my little gel pen?
And they were saying you wouldn't believe some of the stuff that comes into Goodwill. Some of it still has the price tags on it. People just never use it and say, you know what?
Oh, yeah, you find that a lot. I found these the cutest little sundresses at
Mark, the Quilting Marie.
We love it.
He constantly finds stuff, don't he? Like he cooks with.
Oh, he be finding some stuff.
I mean, brand new stuff.
And he just cleans it up and
using machines and stuff.
But you know what? That's where we found our heater. We have this heater that works so well. Well, Ariel has it in her room now.
That's one of the best heaters we ever had.
But that thing works extremely well.
It's not even that big.
How cute is that? How cute is
Tina
that?
said she grabbed that thing fast. Joanne Gilbertson, you going to work?
Joanne's leaving us.
But you know what? I found that at Cricut.
Are these little clips not the cutest?
You can afford to pay more if you have to for a blade. You know what I mean? DX says the new Harriet Tubman movie is on Netflix too.
The new Harriet Tubman?
We saw the old one, the one with the girl
I didn't know there was a new
from,
one out.
From overseas.
I didn't know there was a new one out.
I did. Well, DX just told us just now. I didn't know either. Stephanie Williams is getting a solar-powered Cricut.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know they had one of those. Wow.
They also, someone says, okay, I'm about to try and take y'all with me to the movers at my son's old place. It should work.
So if you don't want this side, you could always just flip it over and use that side if you wanted to.
As long as your
look how pretty that is.
As long as your phone is charged up. Do you have Bluetooth earphones?
I'm going to use that side. Ah.
Oh, I see, for power source. No, Stephanie, I saw this. It was a solar-powered, what do you call that thing? Like Bluetooth battery. And the battery was huge. Like, it was huge.
What does huge mean? Like, because, like, what?
It was big.
Larger than a phone?
It was big as one of our larger stamp sets.
Okay. Just trying to get a visual.
Right, that's a nice size right there. and it could power up like 5 phones or something like that. But because of the solar powered feature, I mean, it seemed like it could almost never run out. Because you could also charge it by electricity too. Sonia Creel says at the Goodwill, where she's at, the employees aren't permitted to store purchase where they work in. To purchase at the store they work in.
You know what? I could see that because
right, because that's what they be
all
doing. Just
all the
that.
stuff be gone.
Okay, Zell Somer says she got her earbuds and earbuds Her earbuds in. And her data turned on. So it better act right.
Better.
Exactly, Zell. I heard sentiment on that barking. Did I leave him in the garage?
Him? You might have.
He's so little, so easy for him to slip through the cracks.
Yeah, get my dog out the garage.
I tell you what, the movies they make about Harriet Tubman and people like that, they water those things down, believe me. Because Harriet Tubman was no joke. She did not play. When Harriet Tubman said she was going down to free some slaves and bring them home, at all costs, she meant just what she said. Believe that one. They cut a lot of stuff out of those movies.
Sorry, y'all. I was looking for some other paper. Now I'm going to end up having more scrap. So if you see this in your scrap, if you see this in your scrap pack, this is why. And I'm going to use these. I'm using the dots to guide me in my cutting. He leave my doggy outside. My cinnamon can catch a chill very quickly. I think Bill went and left him outside. Look at that. So I can make it like this. And this needs dimension. This is some random polka dot paper that I have in my stash. And it's got Christmas on the other side. So this is why I never run out of scraps. I'm always creating it. This doily is in the kit. It's black, but I turned it over and I was like, ooh, I'll use this side. Yep, so that's in the kit too. I just flipped it over. It's amazing what you find on the other side. Look at this. All right. I'm going to use this, though, because I think it goes really well with that. And because I'm a fan of polka dots. I love polka dots, okay? Ooh. I'm going to kind of slant it like that. I think that'll be pretty. What y'all think? That looks so cute. What do y'all think? Oh, Gooby, who you mad at? Gooby mad? Where was he? Outside? Huh?
Yes. He was been outside for an hour.
My husband come in here smiling that Gooby been outside for an hour. Huh. Gooby's like, I don't find that funny at all. Right, Goobs? Leave my little goober out there.
Stephanie, that's gonna be incredible. She can use Bluetooth for her Cricut machine too.
Oh, wow.
Tina Price up talking about poor Goober. He needs to get some outside.
No, he doesn't, because Gooby could catch a little draft.
He stick his head out, take a sniff, and come back in, lay down somewhere.
I would take Gooby on the plane with me if I could.
Get outside and breathe some air.
He'd be my little doggy alone. Poor Goobs.
Long enough. Going back to sleep.
I'm loving this. This is so fun, y'all. It's so fun.
Bye, Light of the Stars.
See ya.
See, errands to go, have to go. Ordering the gardenia kit.
Awesome.
Kelly Warner says, Tracy, put the white in the star. Bonnie says, who's
Put the
taking
white
care of
in the
pets
star.
when you're gone?
Oh, we have a relative coming to take care.
Exactly.
He's a college student, so he's going to be taking care of it for us. So we actually went shopping yesterday for him because we really appreciate him taking care of our pets. So we went shopping to get him some of his favorite things. So I don't know what these youngins eat, so I had to go. We went and got him something.
All right, you can go back and sleep now, Strawberry. DX, how many pieces in the kit?
Oh my goodness, Dieg, there's so many. Hold on 1 minute.
I'll look it up.
Let me see, because I don't have a total.
It says, it don't say.
So you get, well, it'll say a description. 4 sheets of 6x12. Oh, which kit? This one right here? Okay, so 4 sets of 6x12 laser cut elements, right? Then you have 1 sheet of the 6 1/4 by 12 inch adhesive back thin chipboard elements. That's this right here, right? So this big old thing right here. Then you have 15 assorted buttons. Look, all of these right here. Okay. 4 ephemera pieces, right? Hold on 1 minute. Let me see if I can find those over here. 4 ephemera pieces. Hold on. That's like, hold on. Looks, I already pulled some of this apart. Oh, but this right here, I'm sorry. See these, I've already used these though. Like the backing, like the envelopes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can make your own too. So I'm just kind of getting my the polka dot paper doesn't come in this, but I'm just getting my own stuff here. So this is what we've done so far with these. And so now I'm working on this. Found some paper that looked like it would work, right? And that's something I already have.
See you, Aunt Terry.
And so with that, I need like a, I guess I need a little sentiment, huh?
Hi, Captain Nair.
This looks like it would stay on its own. So like this right here, that Merry Christmas, that would be cute. But I'm going to leave the little white border on this because I'm going to put it on this. I'm going to use it on here. So I'm going to leave a little white border. So this works to my advantage, not having my fussy cut scissors. So cute. Okay. And that can slip right on top of there. Still want my little curved thing to be over there too, though. I'm going to add some dimension to it so that it could just kind of rest
There you go.
It can rest up there. See what I'm saying, y'all? So cute. That way I could just put this. Let's see what y'all saying.
I see you, Vicky Jensen. Vicky has to go for a bit.
See you, Vicky. And Vicky gonna come back and be like, y'all still on?
No, she might say, y'all gone. Usually she don't say that, though.
Yeah, we still got some things to do.
Andre,
I was thinking of packing today, and then I'm like,
Andre, this is the quietest you've ever been. She says, I'm here. I'm just quiet.
Andrea looking,
I'm a little
okay.
tired for some unknown reason.
Uh-oh.
It's Sandra Crill's fault, Andrea. Don't worry about it.
Sonya's like, look, if you're gonna keep blaming me for stuff, I guess I could put it right here. Why not? I'm just gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put it right here. Their eyes
Lois
all
10 says,
aglow.
Tracy, you need to have a little home for your scissors, so whenever you look for them at that spot, you know your scissors are there.
I do. I actually do have a home for them. Yep. And they're not at home right now. The scissors done ran away. I have a home for them. I have a home. You know what song that is, babe?
Say, do it again.
Dee 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 dee.
No.
Okay.
What is it?
I can't tell you. You have to guess what it is, darling. This looks like real string, y'all. That's the die cut. Look how real that looks. That looks like real string. Okay. I'm gonna make a little topper thing for that. I'm gonna make me a little topper thingy.
Sylvia Ryder.
Hi, Sylvia. Glad you can join us. Can y'all tell I'm just happy happy to just be crafting?
Amy Kay says she discovered water pick and it's life-changing.
The who?
Water pick. No, the kit is not 25% off. Only the stuff at that link. Okay, let me put the link back again.
Oh, I'm gonna get me the other one. I'm gonna layer these little tickets here. Nope, I know what I'm gonna do, y'all. Scratch this idea. Scratch that idea. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna use this on the top there because I may want to add this to a card.
Okay, the link right there, that's the stuff that's 25% off. I think it's about 33 different items.
I am really loving this, okay? And of course, my glue is not working because I didn't have the pen in it.
Pamela Scurry says, nice cluster, Tracy. She likes the polka dot background.
Thank you. I'm loving that one.
Tracy, don't you have a water pick?
Huh?
Oh, no, that's just
What are y'all talking about? The tooth thing?
Yes.
Toothbrush thing?
Yes.
No, I have the electric toothbrush, and I love it. Scraptastic Crocheter, how are you? So I'm going to ask you, do you crochet? And she said scraptastic, so I love it. Bill, I'm going to need you to, if you don't mind, dear, I'm going to need you to run the water over this for me. If you can get that in there. I know, I love that name. Tracy, add the water pick. Add it to my, ooh, this little circle punch.
Tracy be doing her toothbrush.
Oh, I love that thing. I use that thing several times a day, okay?
I did mine.
Absolutely
Tracy
love it.
said, you did it too short. Tracy can use her toothbrush. She gets her value out of
I
it.
get in there. That and flossing and all that. Because I have spent too much money for these teeth.
Teethis.
I have spent too much money for these teeth.
I need the sticking thing.
Huh? Oh, the pen. Oh, does it, Amy Cave? She said it gets between your teeth better. Okay. The water, so I could just attach that water pick to my That's cute. Let's see. I want this on here to see. Let me use this. That was the song. What I was humming earlier was the song to now I forgot what the song was. Look at that. Hey, Jill Pounds.
Jill Pounds. How many of y'all remember this? I used to use that when I had hair 100 years ago.
I'm in my happy place right now, Bertha. I am in my happy place. I'm in my happy place. Definitely in my happy place right now. That last one you said looked like an ornament, huh?
Here you go.
All righty. Oh, you could put the pen back in there. Let's see.
Here.
I have to hot glue that on. I don't want to get my hot glue out. I don't want to get my hot glue out, y'all. I do not want to get my hot glue out. Yes, West Side Story tonight. Look at y'all naming that tune.
I just know my singing in it.
Y'all knew that song. I don't know why that song was in my head, but there it is.
Karen Hankins said
Who knows?
she uses Murray's now. I remember when I first, back in the day when I said, I'm going to get waves. We were trying to get waves. That's what we use, Murray's. And put that cap thing on, the stocking cap. You used to have to take your mother's stocking cap.
That was in Ariel's bathroom. Ariel uses that.
And then we would tie the stocking cap and then put it on our head and sleep with it. So you get up in the morning, you have waves. Look at my waves.
I can't imagine you with waves.
Well, I had waves.
I would have been looking in the other direction. Okay.
Jill, you know what? We got to go to the post office. She said, did we get their package?
Yes, Jill, it's downstairs.
Oh, we did get it?
We haven't had a chance to.
Oh, well, there you go, Jill.
Yep, we got it. Just been a little bit overwhelmed, okay.
Vicky Jensen is back, Trace.
Hey, Vicky. Hello, Vicky. Hello, Vicky.
She says the second half of my house is coming.
Huh?
What do you mean? Elaborate.
Wait a minute. Like, wait a minute.
What happened to the first half?
Right. I'm like, the second half is coming. I thought I wanted to add it on there, but I'm not. I'm going to add this one on here. I need something a little bit redder up there, y'all. That's what it was. I needed something I need it even more redder than that. That's perfect. That right there.
Amy Cave says, Tracy, my fiance has super long locks.
Oh, does he? Love it.
Tell him to give me a couple of them just so I can spread them out on this bald head of mine.
Love it. Mine are growing like crazy, especially now that I've passed the year mark.
Hi, Emmy loves learning.
How cute is that? Oh my goodness, I'm loving it. And look how much I still have left over. I'm going to take this one right here. Let's take this one. This is kind of ooh, that's my
Vicky
glue
Jensen
scissors.
says, I'm getting a modular. The first half got set yesterday. The second half we're rolling in pretty soon. I understand now. She's doing a modular home.
Oh, okay,
Vicky,
gotcha.
When you get it done, Vicky, take a picture and put it in the group. I think I saw those on, I don't know where I saw them.
love it.
YouTube, Facebook. It was so cool looking.
Oh, it was really cool. Okay, so this is what we're starting with. This is what we're starting with. So let's get Santa over here. 'Cause Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Here's a part that used to scare me. He knows if you've been sleeping. He knows if you're awake. Here's this part. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sakes.
So why did that part scare you?
Because I didn't know if I was good. I thought I was good, but apparently my mother, grandmother, and people that didn't think so.
And how many gifts did you get under the tree?
A whole lot.
Right, still. In all your badness, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
I've been good, so hey.
I tell you what, I remember this one year. The one thing I wanted more than anything was this super erector set, right? So the present was underneath the gift, under the table, under the Christmas tree. And my mother's thing was do not mess with those gifts. And me and my cousins call ourselves looking at we gonna sneak and look through the gifts and look through the wrappers to see if we could see what it was.
Being naughty.
So I looked at one. I saw it was the erector set. I was like, woohoo!
I hope it was for you.
Erector set.
Look, hope it was for you.
It was for me.
Oh, okay. Because
yeah, but guess what happened? My mother looked at the packages and saw that the package had been
tampered
looked at. She said, I don't know who been looking through these packages. She knew it was me. But I said these packages better not be tampered with. So this package is going to the boy down the street, Paul Phillips, who generally doesn't really get that much. I'm taking this to him. She picked that package up and walked right down the street and gave it to Paul. I was so hurt.
Paul was happy, huh?
Paul was happy. Oh my God, Paul was happy. She meant what she said. Didn't I say not to look at these packages? Jill Brown said, I was reading the comments earlier and I like the idea of a digital kit.
Yes.
Well, we kind of had one before when we had the paper and the butterflies. That's like a kit in a way. But you're talking even more.
A little bit more with tags and things like that.
I know what you
Tags,
mean.
envelope, yeah, everything that you could, journal pages, all of that.
All kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yep. Bill, this is not working, babe.
Well, it was. I spoiled something out. And, okay, to go back.
You spoiled something out?
What am I supposed to say? I squeezed something out?
I don't know. Let's see if it works.
Let me know. I'll go back in there.
He knows it.
Is it working? Did it work?
I need to put it in a
warm
glass of water. Feels like there's something stuck in there a little bit.
Stick the thing in there.
Hold on.
No, Rhonda Higgins, I did not. She says, Bill, did you ever imagine you'd know so much about craft supplies in your life? I can promise you I didn't. Because this is nothing I would naturally gravitate towards.
Not in his life.
See, when I was coming up, my whole mission in life was to get outside as quickly as possible, okay? To play basketball, football, baseball, anything, but not in the house.
Exactly. And y'all wonder why he doesn't really know how to cook. Because of that. Okay. I would love to have some of his grandmama recipes. Welcome who to the Crafty Club? Somebody's new. Is that Scraptastic Crocheter? Oh, you're in Sweden. Oh my goodness, how cool is that? Oh, I would love to see that picture. Did you post it? Look, Jill, did you post the picture, Jill? Bill is over there working on my glue, y'all. So while he's doing that, I'm gonna put stitching on here. Oh, John working on a car. John is getting the crafting bug. I saw him at the fair. The craft fair, Jill. Looked like he was hiding behind the table.
All right, here, try it now. Here.
Okay.
While it's still good to go.
You got to get some of that on the top.
Yeah.
Where's the pen?
In my hand.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I think it's going to work. Oh, you only have 2 ounces of art glitter glue left in your bottle. Look, that shipping, no. Pamela. Who said that? Oh, Rhonda said that. Rhonda, you've been making stuff then. And the weather's just too cold to ship. I need to get an order for the Barely Art. Get an order in. this buffalo check. I just can't help it. Bill took my Christmas pillows out for me, y'all. Got my Christmas pillows out. Yep. I won't have a tree this year, but I'm gonna take my
You'll have
Christmas
the tree,
pillows.
but after Christmas. Yeah, 0 pounds. The barely art will work.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on here that use that all the time. The barely art. He knows if you've been sleeping.
Pamela Service says, I'm good with my glue because I bought the big bottle.
Bought the big one.
The granddaddy, okay? Beanie Freak says, what happened to celebrating Thanksgiving first? It gets celebrated.
Oh, yeah.
But we're thinking of Christmas.
We're thinking of Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like... Don't say it. Christmas.
How many of you guys make bacon that have dogs and you give them a piece and they keep wanting it? They'll eat more than you'll eat. Have you noticed that? If you don't look out, they'll eat all of it.
Well, if you give it to him. Gooby, he expect it now.
Exactly. He won't even look at his food.
Gooby's like,
until
look.
You make bacon.
You have to leave the kitchen for Gooby to get his.
Right.
This would be cute.
And go somewhere else in the house. When he realizes that you're not eating anymore and there's no more of your food he can possibly have.
Yep.
Then and only then will he eat his food.
That's exactly what Gooby does. He has these mind games that he plays with you. He's got these mind games, y'all. Gooby. Gooby know we right.
Stephanie Williamson says, I use art glitter glue. It's my favorite.
I am going to have to wreck up this craft room to find my scissors because I have got to have my cutter bees.
So, Stephanie, you're surrounded by animals looking at you.
All her babies.
Hi, Jean Johnson.
Hey, Jean.
Jean, did you get my email, my message?
It's going right there with Santa.
How many of y'all have all these incredible scissors, but constantly the only pair of scissors you can find are the crappy ones? You're like, man.
Oh, do you have that problem?
That's happened to me before.
You don't? You own a pair of scissors?
No, I had
exactly.
go through yours, but I couldn't find the good ones.
All of these are good ones.
No, they're not.
It's all depends on this.
I have favorites. Okay.
The hand that's using it. But my fussy cutting ones are my favorite.
Andrea, for her favorite, it depends on which glue she's using.
Everywhere I go.
Rhonda Rose, I like reptile glue too.
It's actually a very good glue.
Reptile glue, to me, reptile glue and our glitter glue are kind of like mirror images of each other. they both have the same specs. Given a choice, I would still hit art glitter glue.
They don't have the same specs because here's the thing about
But they're supposed to technically.
it can't ship in cold weather, art glitter glue.
And neither can reptile glue.
Oh,
Reptile
you talking
can't
about?
either.
Oh, I thought you talking about barely art.
No,
Okay,
no.
okay,
The
barely. Yeah, barely art glue is the one I was referring to.
Gene, I sent it. I sent it to get two of them, two emails.
We may have to check your email because
Yeah,
we replied to the same email that you sent.
I came through the exact same. Go to your email. Go to the area that says sent. Click on that, and you should see response. Because I went through the same email construct that you emailed us through
Yep.
to make sure you would get it.
Unless we got the wrong email address for you.
It can't be because she emailed us.
Oh, that's right. That's true.
That's exactly why I went back through her email that she sent.
Yep.
To make sure
that's
she
right.
was gonna get it.
You're right, babe. Okay.
Now the difference with Barely, the specs are really good on Barely. The difference is that you can send that in almost just about any kind of weather. Just about.
Well, it doesn't give you a temperature reading. It just says you can ship in any weather.
Now here's the thing with glue. I used to think there was no difference, and I used to joke around and say I can use Elmer's. But then we were helping my niece to mail off a whole bunch of cards, put together a whole bunch of cards she was doing, right? So we had art glitter glue, we had all types of glue. We even had the tacky, we had stuff from Dollar Tree. It was about 6 or 7 different type of glues. And I promise you, art glitter glue was the one. Okay? I want to say melted, but it dried fast. But yet it didn't dry so fast that you couldn't slide it over. You could, it stayed just long enough you could pull and reposition the paper if the paper wasn't positioned right. And then by the time you got it positioned, it started the drying process, right? And it dried really fast and it dried clear and there was no warping. And there were some of the other ones that didn't really dry clear. Some that if they did dry clear, the paper would warp. And I saw the difference. It was like night and day. I was ready to do a commercial. No, Gaetan, we didn't have Barely Glue at that time, but
no, we didn't.
But I've used Barely Glue, Reptile, and Art Glitter Glue, and when I'm using them, they operate to me personally about the same way. All of them give me enough time to slide the images in place before they start really solidifying where you can't move anything. All of them dry clear, and none of them warp the pages.
Now this is sticky, y'all, so I'm going to put it on a cardstock backing so that it won't stick to the table while I'm working. Let's see.
Yes, Gene, that is exactly what the name said. That we got it. Thank you so much.
See? Oh, okay, gotcha.
And that's exactly I said. Well, it's the only Johnson. It's got to be.
Yeah, but we got a lot of Johnson, so we just didn't want to make sure that it wasn't. Yeah, I didn't realize that Gene and Ella were the same people, so we just wanted to make sure. Let's put some little cardboardy stuff. I'm trying to use some of my stuff some of my cardboardy stuff. What kind of word is that?
Carol Smith.
Cardboardy stuff.
Amy King says all the glues have a learning curve. So apparently you have to you know how to use them a certain way.
You do, because with art glitter glue, you want to keep it moving because it dries fast. And if you take the time to kind of look at it and keep it out, You got to put it on and press down. Otherwise, you will see little bumpity bumps under your paper. So that's the thing with art. That's the only advice I could really give with that. You better keep it moving. Don't put too much on there, and then just apply it onto your, especially if you're using cardstock, you want to make sure because it will kind of like clump up. That's what I remember when I first started using it years ago.
Believe it or not, the one I liked the least, it was something we got from Dollar Tree. I did not like that glue.
You got to be heavy-handed on it. I mean, you got to try not to be heavy-handed with the glue too. So that'll end up warping the paper. So the only reason I'm putting that backing on there, see, I just used something like this because it's going to go right down on something. So.
Cinnamon, I always try to act like he's attacking the cat. And the cat ignores Cinnamon.
The cat does. The cat's
but
like,
Strawberry, she'll ignore Strawberry. She'll slap Strawberry upside her head.
All the animals, it looks like almost every animal might be in here, huh?
Yeah. Well, no, Strawberry finally went and found herself a bed.
She was like, look, I'm tired of y'all.
Amy K says she likes the fine tip for art glitter glue better than the barely art one.
Yeah, you just kind of learn what it is, which one that you actually like, right?
Kelly Warner says you really want to get a good cleaning, take the black cap off and clean out the inside.
Right.
Put the pen in from the bottom. Then put it back on. Carol Smith said she's glad to be here. She's loving it.
Oh, I'm so glad that you're here.
That's interesting. When Jean Johnson was talking about, she has two names. My mama always called me by my middle name. And my government name is Ella. But, I used to hear people say, well, my government name. I understand that. But this is what the government called me. My friends call me Foot.
Right there.
Get right here.
Okay.
Beauty says, you're going to get Barely Art glue back in stock.
Barely Art, yes.
We don't know when.
Yes, Barely Art, we will definitely get an order in for that because I know that's sold out. So many of y'all love that Barely Art. So we will be getting some of that back in.
Hey, Yudi, did you get a chance to thank your crafting group for us?
I'm going to use some of these buttons, y'all. I'm going to use some of these buttons.
Amy Kay says, but I do want to find a good glue stick. We just use those ones from Walmart.
I like the what is it called? The Gorilla Glue stick. I love those because they're very. Oh, you mean like not the glue stick like this that goes in the glue?
Yes.
You're talking about like this one? The Elmer's, maybe? I need glue on here. I don't know, it's me and adhesive. I still like to put, let me see something, wait a minute. Oh, I still like to put adhesive on the back, even though it has a sticky back. Because to me, then I know for sure it's going to stay on there.
Tina Price-Up says, I'm still using my son's glue stick from when he was in school.
Hey.
I paid for it. Give me the stick. Since you ain't using it.
I I like that. I don't want to. Don't want to.
The sun be using on everything but what they supposed to be using on. I bet this go good on the wall.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Mama stickers.
No, it don't go good on the wall. I bet this go good on your hind part. How about that? Tina says she getting her money. Oh, and he's 21. That glue stick been around a long time, huh, Tina?
Cat, really?
Cat just climbed up on the chair somehow.
You just gonna come up on my chair, huh? She's like, well, I can't jump on your desk. She's like, I cannot jump up on your desk, so I might as well just come on. Where you going, Cat? The cat is over here at the back of my chair, okay? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. She scared me for a minute there. I'm like, what on earth? Everywhere I go, trees are covered in snow.
So look, here's the cat right here. She climbed on top of the back of the chair where Tracey is sitting.
You believe that, y'all? And she just propped up there, just, hey, I'm gonna just hang up. I'm just gonna. Cats are gymnasts, okay? That's all you have to say. Cats are natural born gymnasts.
Judy says, glue sticks are the best when doing cards with napkins.
Oh, yes, they are. Yep.
Gaetan says those gems will make good ornaments on that Christmas tree.
Oh, yes, they will. See this right here? This is an envelope, but I can't really see the outline of it, so I'm going to give it its own outline.
Bonnie Glover said her cat sits on her shoulder.
Oh, sweet.
She loves you.
Sweet.
The cat only comes to me for food.
Well.
After that, I can't hold it, nothing. But when she wants food, she lets me hold it just long enough.
Right, get her food.
To get the food, and I have a certain time frame to get the food. If I try to hold her and act like I'm getting the food, if it takes too long, she's jumping out.
She lets me hold her anytime.
Ariel too.
Yep.
I'm the enemy.
Well. Well.
Hey, cat, how come I'm the enemy?
Like, I stayed outside all night. You're the enemy. You're the enemy.
Hi, Norma Watson.
Hey, Norma. Okay, y'all, let's see.
They can't say she's a woman's cat.
She's okay. What, you trying to catch her?
Yeah.
She ain't gonna let you catch her.
So she went the other way.
She sure did. You blame her?
By the government talking about, that's why, Bill, you call her cat.
Right. I call her Mingy, and Mingy has her own little song, right? I sing to Mingy. This is what happens when you have no small children in the house. You sing to your cat. I'll have to share that video. She was just getting drowsy and drowsier. Right, Ming Ming? Mingy, Mingy, Ming Ming. Look how she's looking at me now. She's like, that's my song. She's like, that's my jam. Ming, ming, ming. Mingy, mingy, ming, ming. Mingy, mingy, ming. Mingy, mingy, ming, ming. Ming, ming, ming. Mingy, mingy, ming, ming. Look at her, babe. Ming, ming, ming.
Oh, she loved that.
She was looking up here at me like, is it time for me to go nap nap? That's why the cat lets me hold her. I sing at my cats, they love it, right? Tina sings to all her animals. Gooby can't hear me sing, but...
Stephanie, too.
Right, Stephanie. Ming, 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 mingy, mingy, mingy.
My wife says, girl, if I was making those stitch lines, they would not be straight. Then make them crooked.
Ming, ming.
All of them. To the point where even the crafting police would be like,
Child.
Did she mean to make those crooked? Yes, I did. So shut up, all of y'all. Crafting police.
And sometimes the crafting police is right there in your head.
You know what I'm saying?
Just put a tree, but I don't want it to be like right there. I'm going to cover up my stitching, but it's okay. I want to get the tree on here. That's the one thing about clusters. Don't be afraid to cover up something. Because sometimes you could just start overthinking and it's like, oh, I covered that up.
Do you?
Don't be afraid to cut. That's why they're clusters. So you like kind of piling them on.
Yudi says, I have different types of glues because depending on the projects, some will work better than others. I also use crazy glue or clear Gorilla Glue, depending on the project.
Yep. All depends.
Carmen Rosa says, we are our worst critics.
Yep. Crafting police be right in your head, and you be having a full conversation.
Yudi says, I think Tracey needs to do a segment about glues. Did we do one before? I think we did.
Like what? Like what to use them on, or?
Just period, I guess. Norma says, Preston is feeling better today.
Oh, good.
Fantastic, Preston. I won't mess with Preston until he's feeling better. Then you're fair game again, buddy.
That's funny. These little baubles. Let's put these baubles on here. You can't hardly see that.
Judy says, like, what to use it on. Also, how Art Glitter Glue has different tips to help with the flow and, stuff like that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And how don't be like Bill and use Elmer's glue. You could actually show Elmer's glue. I tell you what, I did Elmer's glue on a card. The card turns into it's instead of being flat, it started going like this.
I think it was because of the amount of glue that you used.
Hector,
I think it's the amount that counts too.
Hector said he enjoys the Mindless Crafting group just listening to you.
Oh.
But there you go, Hector.
See, Hector is not forced to watch Mindless Crafting.
Preston's not watching today. Well, that's all right. Go and tell him anyway. Tell him we
love
you.
Tell him we're thinking about him. Oops.
Oh, Andrew says, why aren't you going to have a tree? It's going to be a tree for Christmas. The tree is already up, Andrea. It just has to be changed into Christmas. It changes into different things, like Leprechaun Day, Valentine's, all kind of stuff.
Well, my family has outvoted me as far as wanting a tree, so
I
figure what I do, since they keep fussing about the tree being up. I figure what I would do is just take it down and let them stay in the darkness for Christmas.
No, we said after Christmas.
Ah,
After
I'm gonna let y'all
Christmas.
stay right in the darkness. Okay, let's see. No, I'm gonna have my tree, lights and all too. 'Cause flashing lights are oh so bright. Ooh, wonderful life, babe. Look at that. That's your word.
No, Watson says it would drive me crazy to have a tree up all year round.
Have you ever had one?
Tracey liked it because she gets to change it into different stuff.
Well, I did. What life.
Right.
I didn't even notice it. Well, I noticed it was up once my mother was here. It was something nice for her to look at too while she sat on the couch recovering and stuff, My mother loves stuff like that.
Tracey, I think it's been up 2 years though.
No, it hasn't.
Well, because think about it. We had
No,
it up.
during the pandemic, it was up for a year.
It changed in all
And
kind of stuff.
I changed. That was the year I changed it all out.
Right, and now we're into the second year.
No, this is it. This is the first year it's been up. It's only had the one decoration. The year before that, no, not the year before that.
We had it. We had leprechauns. It's all through the summer.
During the beginning of the pandemic, I put it up and left it up. That first year we had.
Then we took it down. Then we put it back up. Right.
The Christmas before the pandemic, and we just left it.
Left
it up.
Says Patty LaBelle keeps her Christmas tree up all year long.
See? It's okay. You just got to do what you know.
That's because she's making all those patty pies.
Do your own thing.
Christmas every day for me. Please.
You just got to do what makes you happy.
They say
And for some people, red bottom shoes make them happy.
Hold up.
Big extravagant trips make them happy. But for me, it's having my Christmas tree up.
Tracey, do you know I found out what I heard? What's the guy's name who did Hustle and Flow? Empire, Lucius. What's his name? Somebody tell me his name.
I don't know. Just tell us the story.
After I get his name.
Oh, okay.
Then I tell you.
Somebody knows. Terrence Howard.
Yes, Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard was doing this interview, and he said, okay, for Hustle and Flow, guess how much he made for Hustle and Flow, Tracey? And it just won awards, all kind of stuff, right? It was a blockbuster. Terrence Howard, I was going to tell you, he only made $12,000 from that. And even though the song that he was on the credit should have got paid for that, they said that the Paramount, instead of putting his name, they put the name of his character. So his character would receive the royalties, right? And they own the rights of the character. So he ended up getting nothing for that. And okay, remember the movie Crash, Tracey? Crash. Y'all remember how good Crash was and what a powerful role he played in that movie Crash. He made $6,000 for that. That's it. That is just amazing when you hear about actors making $20 million, $30 million on the movie, and as good as this guy is, you tell him he only makes $6,000? No wonder these guys are striking in Hollywood.
It's over now, right? The strike. He retired.
Yeah.
He retired too. So.
Yeah, he got tired.
Oh, is that why he retired?
He wasn't making money. Carmela,
You talking about Terrence Howard?
Terrence Howard.
Was not making money, so he retired.
I guess he had to do something else. Because you don't see him in a...
Wait a minute,
If
what
you
else is he
always
gonna
making
do?
$6,000 on a movie like Crash, he would have to be in a movie every time you cut your TV on. In order
How much is he making now? I can't believe that he's making that right now. Not Terrence Howard, okay?
Terrence Howard. Okay.
Not on a movie now. Crash was like almost, what, 15 years ago? There's no way he's making that now. Because he just did all the Christmas movie. What was the Christmas one that he was in? What's the name of the Christmas ones he was in? He was in 1, 2, and 3, and then there was a series. You know what it was. The one we was at and we were laughing. We went to the movie theater to see it. Anyway.
Guess what?
He must have had a terrible agent. That's right, Amy. There's no way that Terrence Howard is going to be paid that little in this, like, I'm talking about now, like modern day time.
Guess what Terrence Howard studied in college, right? Chemical engineering.
Okay. But,
you know, that might not have been...
Huh? Well, it might have not been his thing. You know, like,
he was
I don't know. He
actor,
seems like a pretty smart guy.
He's an excellent actor. He's one of my favorites.
Oh, really? Flight attendants are supposed to be on strike now, huh?
There's a bunch of people on strike. Oh, Pamela Scurry said he was in Iron Man. They were saying that in Iron Man, he started complaining, I think, about what he was making. So they replaced him with Don Cheadle.
Ah. Yeah, because I was thinking, that's right. He was in Iron Man, too.
Right. And he started complaining. And they replaced him.
Mm. Okay. I'm going to have some eggnog. Put some eggnog on this one. And y'all, I still, like all of these, right? All of these, and I still have...
A mountain of stuff
Look at all of this. All this I have left still. So, you know, you don't have to use it all in one sitting. It's like, look how much I still have left.
Gaetana says make sure she's understanding clusters. She's thinking that they have their images on top of one another.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, like clustered together. Mm-hmm. You got it, Gaetan. I want to put some buttons on here, too.
See you later, Deborah Couture.
Bye, Deb.
Deb says, sorry I have to run. These clusters are so cute and inspiring. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the week. Happy Thanksgiving to all, since we won't all be here together live next week.
Thank you, Deb.
Sonny Chris says, I'm back. Oh, you was gone? This is my phone went off.
Oh, boy.
She has 8% power.
Son, you got to charge your phone up before you come into these lives. Look how pretty and lacy that looks. So this is what it looks like, y'all. Look how pretty that is. Let me see. I could probably better show you on a white background. Let's get some right out here. Kelly, you're doing what? You're watching in between your injection patients. How pretty is that? It's like a little, like a doily. like a doily thing.
All kind of stuff. You got torture stuff in
I
there.
am loving that. How pretty. Let's see what it looks like on something black. I'm just trying out different stuff, y'all. That's pretty. Hector said you sound like Marilyn McCoo. Oh, do I? Thank you, Hector. I appreciate that. She has a beautiful voice. Oh no, I think I like the white though too on this. I'm just gonna go for it, y'all, and see what happens. Sometimes you just gotta see what happens on this. Bill left the room for a moment, y'all. He left the room for a moment. Thank you, Sonia. I'm just gluing and doing stuff. Gluing and doing. Gluing and doing. Because I know this afternoon is going to be filled with, after I leave this live, this afternoon is going to be filled with doing the card campaign stuff.
I bought Tracey some Lactog.
I got a bottled water over there by my on the nightstand. There's some bottled water over there.
Okay.
I didn't know you was going down to get something.
What happened was
I'm like,
somebody was talking about eggnog and how good it was. And it made me think about this. Tracy had bought this
they're gonna be gorgeous on cards, aren't they?
lactate eggnog. It's actually really good.
Oh, we had some last year at Yvonne and Mark during Thanksgiving. Oh, what did I do here? That was supposed to be a card base, but I cut it apart, not realizing. Okay, let's go ahead and see if this will work, because I'm not sure. We'll see if this one works. If not, I can go and get one of the others. Santa with his light.
Bertha's asking, Tracy, do the Dollar Trees down here have self-checkout yet? Not
No,
yet.
no. Well, I haven't been to some of the other Dollar Trees, but the one we have, the one that we go to, does not have self
Probably,
checkout. So I'm not
probably,
sure.
if they build some new ones, they're probably going to start doing it. They just built a Five Below where we go to the gym, and it has the self checkout. I mean, it's about maybe 7 or 8 different self checkouts, and then there's a person at the end near the door who's there to help everybody if they happen to have a problem or something. From check bags, check for your ticket and all this other stuff.
This lactose free eggnog is delicious. I was like, when I tasted it last year at my sister's, I was like, oh my goodness, this is delicious eggnog. I mean, I could drink the regular stuff, but I was like, oh, this is good. I love me some eggnog. I'm gonna have to kind of
We used to get them.
I'm gonna have to kind of not do too much of the eggnog though, because I gotta reel myself in this holiday season, y'all.
We used to get that southern one. I forgot what it's called.
Southern Comfort.
Yeah, the spice one, and then put just a hint of spice rum in it. Just a hint. I don't like it too alcoholic. Just enough to kind of put a slight taste on it. But I tell you what, like our Walmart when we go, and Crystal B. Queen might go to the same one sometimes. They just about gotten rid of all of the lines you would go through. You might find one or two lines if you're lucky that has a human being at the end, but usually you go through some form of a self checkout, and it used to have at least one person at the end of each of the self checkout things. Now they have the main self checkout and about maybe 2 lines of checkouts on the side of those, with one person who has the ping pong between all of those lines, and then they have 3 on the other side. And that person has ping pong between all 3 of those lines.
Oh, Andrea P. White said, "Happy Thanksgiving, y'all."
Ooh, she's doing. You sound like me, Andrea. I could do Chinese for Thanksgiving.
And you're gonna be FaceTiming with your sister. This is gonna be my first year in a long time being away from my sister for Thanksgiving. Because we usually do a big thing at their house every year. So definitely going to be different this year. Where did the time go, y'all? I'm going to hurry up and finish this card because I know we got it. I'm turning this one into a card. I know we got to go work on some stuff.
Rhonda Higgins says Walmart where she at, all of the lines are self checkout, and the cashiers now are security, standing around watching you bag your own groceries.
Well, we had a bunch of them were like not even watching us. They were just chit-chatting with each other. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm over here working, and you're having a conversation with friends. I'm like,
right. We actually needed help one time. Remember that time we were just standing there.
I'm like, okay, what's wrong here? It just didn't seem right. I'm like,
she said,
wow, they just having a good old time over there.
Rhonda says, I stopped going to Walmart, and that's absolutely necessary. I mean, you're making more money than any kind of store.
The thing is, I'm tired though. Sometimes you go and you're tired. So now, not only do I have to get my stuff off the shelf, Now I got to go bag up all my stuff, and now someone has to tell me check my work to see if I did it right.
Hold on, and then they've decreased the size of the areas where you put the bags in. There's nowhere really to put the groceries.
Right, that's that part right there. Yep.
And if you really going grocery shopping and you're doing everything like a big haul, you're more than $50. You know what I'm saying? When we get to the line, I usually have to just go and get another basket and come back and then put the stuff from one basket into the next because you can't really get it in right, you know?
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus. Dee, dee, dee,
Hi,
dee,
Kim
dee.
Wortham. Kim!
Dee, 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 dee,
I went and listened to Billy Rivers. Y'all are tight, okay?
Oh, yes.
Y'all are real tight.
We sure did go listen to
I sure
him.
did it. Girl, y'all be getting off, okay?
A little smidgen off of here.
But that's the level right there, Kim.
Y'all did not come to play, Kim. Y'all was not playing.
Stephanie says, it's saying homelessness is out of control in Australia as the flooding and natural bushfires, because of that kind of stuff, taking the homes. They're taking the homes, and insurance is so expensive, people can't afford it. They're living in cars.
Oh, my goodness.
Kim, you know
Everything
what, Kim?
seems so backwards, you know, like...
I mean, Stephanie, it seems to be like that everywhere, all over the world. They just hide it.
Some places you can't really hide it. It's you can see it everywhere, you know. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Dee, 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 dee,
I agree,
dee.
Kim. They are truly anointed, a truly anointed group of music ministers. Nice chord progressions, but yet they stayed in the spirit of the song. You know what I mean? But from being a musician and listening, I really got off on the chord progressions.
I need to break up some of that color in there, y'all. I need to break up some of that color on there. Yep. What is the lacy thing in the background? I can't figure it out. It's just lace. It's part of the kit, Susan. It comes with that kit. See, all of this is what I still have left on here. Look at that. Ooh, Santa post. I would put the Santa post, but it's got too much, the letters to Santa. It's got too much red to me. To me, there's too much red on there. And I'm gonna put this on here.
I could believe that, Bonnie. Bonnie Glover said the last time I went to Atlanta, the off ramps in 285 had a home site. They're underneath
Yep.
the
And
bridges.
they put up a wall so you won't see them from the highway, which is awful.
Right. And as you go up off the ramps heading onto the main highways, you'll see them all over the place.
So sad.
Usually, if we know we're going through downtown, we usually take several dollars or something and just, because a lot of times the traffic is almost at a standstill when you're going through there.
Oh, yeah.
And we just pass money out to the people if the cars are have been safely stopped, like kind of. I never go through that thing. Hell, they probably drinking. They probably, here, take this, man.
Right. Nope. Let's see, I need another little thing on here. And then once we're done with this, babe, we're going to go ahead and get off because we got to get y'all, we got to get these cards out. But it was nice to kind of just work on something, you know?
Seven Hopping Girl says, I buy as much stuff as possible online. Too much walking in big stores to find what I want and not my size. I order enough to get free shipping. You know what? Once Tracey actually started ordering groceries and having them delivered, please.
I mean, when we still ended up at the grocery store yesterday.
That almost spoiled us, didn't it?
Yeah, I need to go back to doing that again because I need to be out the stores.
Because the prices were really good. They were really good. And you got some nice stuff coming up in here, food-wise. And it didn't cost hardly nothing. You know, I mean, you would think, well,
okay.
You know.
Oh, yeah, it was really, you know.
I mean, you could tip extra if you wanted. The delivery fee was included in it, and it really wasn't bad.
I got to look at that card and see. Andrea says and you can designate the time for when you want your groceries to come. You know, like the certain times, like if you want it in the morning or whatever. But it's nice. It's nice. Okay.
Wanda Rose says she has a friend who went through self-checkout, and the store took her immediately to the office and accused her of shoplifting, even though they had her receipt.
Oh my goodness!
Did she record it?
That's not good.
Make sure if that ever happens, pull out your phone.
That is not good, okay?
And adhere to the closest attorney you can get to. Tracey, Norma Watson wants to know what stores did we get to deliver?
We go to Amazon Fresh.
Amazon Fresh uses who they use, Trace?
Amazon Fresh.
I know, but wasn't that the one that was getting their food from Whole Foods?
So you can pull in some things from Whole Foods, yeah.
And the prices were great.
It was just really the convenience was nice. And then anything that didn't look right, like I think like one time there was like an egg that was cracked and I had ordered some romaine lettuce and the bag was opened. They will completely, they don't ask questions. They refund you.
Kim Worthing says, I don't want to pick in my produce and meat for me. Bring me some brown bananas. But you know what, though, Kim Worthing?
Like I did Tracey bananas, too.
If you complain at all, like she said, they refund you. They don't even question it. There's no debate.
Right, because at first I was like, I don't know. Like now, avocados, I will not have them do that, you know, because I like to pick my own avocados.
Yeah, Gene Johnson, I think we use Walmart, too, didn't we, Tracey?
No, we never use Walmart.
What did we use? A&P? We use, not A&P.
Amazon Fresh, babe.
We did somebody else, too, though. Was it Kroger? It was Kroger, wasn't it?
No, we've never done that. I always do Amazon Fresh.
Oh, well, there you go.
You know, like, I use the Prime, you know, go through my Prime account and just use Amazon Fresh. My sister uses Walmart. She loves it.
Bertha's talking about how she had never liked her name. All her friends call me Bert. Bertha, for some reason, when I hear the name Bertha, I think it's somebody who don't play. Bertha, child, you know. You better know. I do 2 Berthas, and neither one of them played at all, okay? You knew right off the bat.
Ooh, look at this, y'all. So you see this one right here? Look. So that, you can make a little shaker thing using that. I'm just looking at that like, oh, wait 1 minute. Okay, I see. I'm seeing some stuff here. Some shaker elements. Bill was supposed to be keeping me on a timer, y'all. He didn't.
Okay, it's 2:41.
Too late now.
Kim Worthing says Bertha is a name that commands attention. It kind of does.
Kinda.
Well, I tell you what, if I ever get accused of stealing, they're gonna have to take all that stuff back.
No,
give me all my money back.
I get accused of stealing. You best I don't steal. So
and we going to
you
court.
better
going to court.
You better come with it because we going through that receipt with a fine tooth comb.
Right.
And you better.
And after that,
somebody heads are gonna roll.
After that, I want all my money back.
That's like.
And I'm going to an attorney.
Yep. All that, the humiliation and stuff, you know.
Everybody looking at you. And then after that, they'll still try to act like, well, you're barred from the store.
We're sorry.
How am I barred from the store when I didn't do nothing wrong? But then they send you a generic letter where Walmart doesn't tolerate or whatever the store.
Oh, do they do that?
Doesn't. Oh, wait, Teresa Hunter. It happened to Teresa Hunter, too. She says, I was extremely humiliated.
That is humiliating. I'm like...
Go to the back, see what Teresa said.
You accuse me of something like that?
That is terrible. I was trying to find where you might have said something, Teresa, that I missed.
Y'all, this time next week...
I miss it, Teresa.
We'll be with Chelsea. And they're moving. They got a lot going on. I'm like, y'all making me tired.
You know what, Rebecca? You're like Rebecca. I'm strolling to the back. Rebecca happened to say, and this is what made me go get the eggnog downstairs. She says, I love holiday eggnog, especially from Costco. Very potent. Remember the time we got that eggnog from Costco? That stuff was so strong, wasn't it?
Oh, that was too strong.
It was too strong. I had to mix it down.
It was too much. It was like, yikes. I think it was Kirkland, right? Kirkland is...
It was called Kirkland.
I was like, oh my goodness. I couldn't even stand up.
Bertha says, Bill, I'm a peacemaker, non-violent.
There you go.
You can be a peacemaker, well, you know.
She just don't play.
Right. Like United States, we talking about we sent the peacekeeping task force. You know what that means? They sent the boys in there, okay? Wherever. Jill Powell says, John and I are going to the store when James leaves. James probably says, and what makes you think I'm leaving?
No show on Thanksgiving. All next week. No. Y'all are funny when y'all call this a show.
Wanda Rose says,
we just here being what we are, okay? And no, we will not have Thanksgiving. We will not have a live stream for Thanksgiving. We'll be at Chelsea and Manny's for Thanksgiving. And they're also moving. They got a lot of stuff going on. They're also moving, and we haven't seen them since what? Last year? Did we see them last year?
Probably was last year.
I think it was last...
Yeah, did she come down?
Last September, maybe. Man. And guess what? We're less than a year away from their wedding. Mm-hmm. The countdown begins, y'all. The countdown begins.
Amy has training chopsticks. Chelsea tried to give me some, but I still can't even use those.
Chelsea's a professional.
Chelsea uses real chopsticks. She has
them in this case, like
a custom pair. They look so ornamental looking,
so regal.
I'm like, I can't even use the sticks that's stuck together. I can't even do those. Okay. I take it with two hands and I'm pull each part and then try to put it onto the food. then pick up the stick. Yeah, that's too much for me, okay?
Just give me a fork, right?
That on my hand. I'd rather use my
Easy.
hands than it just, if I didn't have nothing else. This is all you can use is your hand or these training trout
Why am I not
sticks.
surprised?
Hands.
Why am I not surprised, babe?
Me and the dogs be looking just the same, okay?
Mm.
Seven Harper Girl says, wishing all of you a fantastic Thanksgiving. Full of prayers and thanks. Good food, lots, and of rest and peace. Take care of yourself. Me too, Kim Worthen. I have tried so many times. It's so hard, but I just, by the time it gets to my mouth, don't know food be on it. I bet I lose some weight then, wouldn't I? Bill lost 100 pounds in a month. Well, see, he can't eat. He trying to use those chopsticks Tracey gave
These
him.
are pretty.
You're eating
Tracy.
these.
Tracy gave you. Yeah, so I'm going to help her pack up some of her stuff too, because she's going to be packing, y'all, because they're moving. They'll be moving. This little kit is so fun, okay? So fun. It's enough to go in all these little spaces here.
K10 says, have a blessed Thanksgiving, everybody. Before she forgets, because Canada's Thanksgiving is past.
Ah, okay. That's right.
Sonia Creel says, a picture of what, Tracy? I'm just reading what she said. A picture of what, Tracy? She forgot by now, Sonia.
I forgot.
If it took place longer
Someone
than 60
said something.
seconds.
It was in the comments. Someone said something about take a picture.
For me, if it's longer than
Of a
45
meal.
seconds, it's like brain wipe, okay? You know what I'm saying? Elizabeth
Unless it
Hickman.
says it's surrounded by food. You'll remember every detail.
That's different.
Yeah.
If you want me to remember something, attach it to some food. Y'all, guess what I had yesterday after dreaming about it for about 4 months? Fried shrimp. Tracy let me have some, finally. I was so happy, y'all.
Well, you could have said no. No, I'm not gonna do
No, I
that.
wasn't going to say that.
I know. Well, after you mentioned it,
100 times.
he kept saying it, so I was like, you know what? Go ahead. I can't stop you.
Cast and shrimp, no. Cast and shrimp, no. Cast and shrimp, no. After weeks of that.
Yes. And then what did I say?
Get out of my face.
No, I said, give me all the
Which I
passwords.
interpreted as yes.
I said, give me all the passwords to your computer
Yes,
and all of that. That's that
give
part.
me all your
okay.
passwords.
Yeah.
Carol Smith, Gaytan, y'all know what I'm talking about. Bertha says she got some shrimp in her freezer right now. Ooh, Kim Worthen fried shrimp, okay? If I can eat that every day. Between that and gyros.
You were eating that almost every single day.
And gyros.
There was a time when you were eating that fried shrimp almost every day.
Such a happy time in my life.
I know.
Tina Barker says, when my three young sons were toddlers, I got them all a Matchbox car, but one was a motorcycle.
Oh.
I had 3 tiny boys in tears because they all wanted that motorcycle.
Oh.
But Tina, if you had gotten all motorcycles in one car, they'd have been mad because they wanted the car. Okay. It's the human way. We want what the other guy has. Carol Smith says, my husband doesn't like shrimp. You know what that means, Carol?
I'm not like, I used to like shrimp a lot, but then once they said, at one point years ago, I had high cholesterol, and they said shrimp is one of the things that drives up your cholesterol. So then I just let me just, in moderation,
Carol, what that means to me is more for me. Bertha talking about no more shrimp for a year. Kim Worthing talking about you can put the breaded shrimp in the oven or air fryer for less calories. But the calories, that's the part I like.
You had it. You put it in the oven, babe. It was just, I had one and it was just so salty to me because I guess I hadn't had it in so long. It was just so
You know what
salty.
I hadn't had in about 15
it's too
years?
Salty.
Maybe 20 years. I actually like, what do you call them? I can't believe it. The name of them was right in my head.
This is what's going to look like, y'all, on the white background. Look how pretty that looks. Just brings that out. Brings all the whites out.
What do you call that stuff that has the intestines?
What is that? What, chitlins?
Chitlins, boy. Woo! I just love me some chitlins. Want some hot sauce on them? Andrew White's talking about, sounds like you eat enough for the rest of your life, Bill. Stay healthy.
Exactly.
You know what I find myself doing now, Andrea? I find myself watching YouTube, looking at different recipes of stuff I've never had. Kim Worthing talking about shell eggs. You know what, Kim? I used to feel that same way. Like, because the smell of them.
Yeah, that was what got me. The smell was just too much for me.
And for years. But then, I don't know what made me try a chitterling. I must have been in high school, and from that moment, Marisha Dean talking about, I came on you guys and talking about shrimp and cholesterol.
There's no telling what we'll be. There's no telling what we'll be talking about, right?
Bertha talking about, stop, I'm going to have a few for Thanksgiving. Bertha, here's the thing. If a person can cook chitlins, I'm sorry. Okay, some people can get off on some chitlins. Y'all don't understand what I'm talking about.
No chitlins coming up in this house, okay?
I've tasted people who made greens, right? It didn't matter if they was turnip, collard, whatever. Their greens were so good that if you ate them first for Thanksgiving or Christmas or something, you'd be like, this is all I want. I don't want nothing else but this. I used to hate squash. And this one lady, she made some squash. What are you talking about? It was squash casserole. I was like, ooh, I love some squash. Only hers. That's it, though.
Well, there you go.
Hold up. Amy K, what is Sakakuma Wiki? Is it some kind of greens? Marisha Dean, she's like you, Tracy. She leaves the shrimp alone because she has to have a.
Yeah, I'm not trying to. Yeah, I just look. If the doctor tell me to do something, I'm on it. Okay. I got to be because I'm not. I'm trying to, be here as long as God will allow me to.
Something else I used to love, and I haven't had it probably in 30 years. Liver. My mother and grandmother and them used to make like this. It was like a fried, smothered liver. And you eat over rice. Oh my God. They made that.
My mother used to do that too.
You know what, something Tracy has talked about, and I don't think I would ever try, but they say it's good, and that's tongue. You've had it before, right, Trace?
As a kid, but I stopped eating that too. Once I found out what it was, I was just like, ugh. I just couldn't even bring myself to do. But Bill, you do Spam, so that should be right up your alley.
Spam ain't no tongue.
You do Spam and bologna.
Spam is good, and bologna is excellent.
You do that, so that should be right up your alley.
Right, Carmen and Bonnie. Carmen says liver with onions And Bonnie says liver with gravy.
Oh, my mother used to do that.
I like it with both of them, liver with gravy and onions. Okay. Ooh, Marisha Dean. You know what? She talking about her grandma will make chicken livers and rice with gravy. Exactly. And you know what? We have leftover rice on day 3. If there happened to be any left, right? My great grandmother would make rice pudding out of it. What are you talking about? Okay. She put like raisins in them too. In that rice. Oh my God. You talking about good? Gaten said living with bacon. I never tried that one. Carmen, I did that too. Fried gizzards and hearts.
Yep.
Ooh, Stephanie Williamson talking about barbecue spam on a bun with lettuce. Special sauce. Okay. Cindy Piper's like you, Tracy. She said tongue was very good, but she stopped eating it when she realized what it was.
Yeah, it's just like, I can't do it.
Marisha Dean, I don't think I've ever had these. She says biscuits and fried apples.
That sounds like that
work,
would be
actually.
That would be good.
Bonnie Glover says I can cook some fried chicken livers that will hurt you. Ooh,
yummy.
Kim Worthy says she don't do raisins anything but raisin bran. Hi, Brian.
Brian, how are ya?
Amy, that's exactly what it was like. You know something else my mother used to make and my grandmother did?
This stitching is too close to the edge, but I'm going to go with it.
Come on, y'all. What do you call it? Oh, my goodness. What do you call that chopped steak stuff, Tracy? It looks like hamburger, kind of, but it's...
What, Salisbury?
No. Somebody will know what I'm talking about.
What, meatloaf?
No. Cube steak. That's it with Richard Dean. Ooh, you talking... They would make the cube steak so good and tender.
Bill, you need to start cooking.
I promise you.
Everybody else makes the food and you just eat it. So imagine
what are you
if
trying to say?
Because you're like, I love me some cube steak and all of these things. You would think that you'd be a master chef
You
by
know,
now.
I'm talking, the cube steak would be so tender, I promise you, you didn't even need teeth, okay? If you just took, if all you had was gums, you'd be right, you'd be ready at my mom and them house. Child, don't worry about your teeth. You left your teeth at all, don't worry about it. Come on at the table.
Cube steak.
Woo! Marisha Dean said, I'm from the mountains of Virginia. My grandma used to throw down. Mic drop. Exactly. That was my grandmother. Woo!
Do you have your grandmama's recipes?
They must have came from the same generational cooking pool or something.
Marisha, do you have any of the recipes from grandmama?
Probably not.
Because
I sure don't.
Oh, well, we know you wasn't going to have none, okay? Bill
my grandmother was real, okay?
Bill be in the eating business.
Now, all of them could cook. My mother, if you just tasted my mother's food or my aunt's food,
the recipes.
You would say, woo, they can cook. But then when grandmama stepped up in there, please. The rest of them could have went and sat down somewhere after that. That's the Christmas one, right? I'm like you.
I had an aide that worked at the facility I live at. Oh, wait a minute,
They would feed her chickens all the different kinds of chicken. What? She made them into chicken cannibals.
Y'all gonna make me hungry up in here.
Hold up. Crystal talking about we reminded about those southern dishes. James Brown used to sing about it in a song. Smothered steak, collard greens, crackling bread. Hold up. How many of y'all have had fried but smothered chicken? Smothered fried chicken over rice with gravy, of course. What are you talking about?
Rhonda, I know. Bill gets really excited about food, music, and well, basically that's it. Food, music.
I'm talking. Make your best fried chicken. Do whatever, brine it. Come up with whatever you want to do to it. But the last part of the process is now you go through the smothering process where it's cooked in the gravy, the onion. Woo-hoo! What are you talking about? Okay. And you know what? You know we were hungry because we had stayed out as long as humanly possible. We knew not to come back because if we came back home, then we were gonna be used as slaves. Okay, so we knew to stay out. But by that time, you were so hungry, and plus the food was good. What are you talking about? Bertha said, my husband was just talking about making some smothered fried chicken today. Well, you know what you having today then.
Oh, your husband making it? Bertha.
You know what, Chris, I think you're right. Chris says, we got to remember, good food is a part of our culture and a way of bonding our community.
Yes.
We kind of lost it because it's like, okay, our way of living now has made us, we don't have those Sunday dinners anymore like that. You don't really have those community church type thing. People, they were so busy just trying to work. You're working 7 days a week. Everybody in the house. Kids are always involved with something else. There's less time with the kids. Kids spend more time with the internet and games and something till eventually it's like the meal was a time where you bonded and you passed the family values and community values down. You know what I mean? That doesn't happen like that anymore. So all you need is a TV dinner now. You know, or microwave pizza and keep it moving.
Exactly, Norma. Exactly.
Look, Norma, I'm the one that tells these people, the cooks, their food is good. That's my function, and I do it well, okay?
The cooks.
I'm very good at my job.
How many cooks are there? the cooks.
However many in the house other than myself, okay?
I'll let Bill cook, but he gets heavy-handed sometimes on certain things, and I could already tell. I could tell, you know.
Look, I cook.
The salt is just too much. The salt and the grease. I got to shut that down, otherwise we both be sitting up in the same hospital room. Andrew says, your oldest son lives across the street from me, and he cooks dinner every Sunday for us. Oh my goodness!
Good, we'll be over.
We eat dinner together. I love it. I love it.
Save a seat for me.
Oh, hubby is going to be cooking some when he retires at Christmas. Nice. Yeah, I love all of that food, all of it. But
you're not kidding.
At this age, please, it'll make you sick.
You know what, Wanda? You're not kidding.
And I feel it even in my joints sometimes. Have you ever eaten something and it's like almost like your joints feel like they're inflamed? Like just my foot hurts and my knee hurts. I notice when I eat differently, my knees don't hurt as much. Or my foot doesn't swell up. Like the arthritis in my foot doesn't swell up anymore. And I feel like all of that has to do with the eating.
Wanda's talking about homemade biscuits. I haven't had homemade biscuits probably in 20 years. because we got hooked on what's that? What's the biscuit in the can you snap open? What's that called? The flaky one. Is it Pillsbury or something? But they don't taste good as the homemades. I'm sorry.
I don't really eat those anyway. So Ariel likes those.
Hi, Don Navarre. All right. I understand. Amy K says, Tracy, the thing is, we don't live the kind of life that heavy eating makes any sense. Once upon a time, folks would do heavy physical work.
Right.
And that is exactly it.
And not
Amy
only
K.
that, you know, back in the day, I was like a gym rat, you know, like always up in the gym, you know, so I could compensate with eating and, you know, and I feel like I've made so much progress, especially with the exercising. I don't want to, you know, I like got to reel myself in, you know.
Amy, the kind of life we live, I'm living, all I need is some lettuce.
Yeah, so my thing is, and I have a lot of friends that have either passed away or they're just sick, like like just with heart disease and just, you know. So I just try to do the best that I can, you know. Now, I like a good, you know, meal, lasagna and fried chicken and all of that. I love it. Stuffing, cakes. Although, I'm gonna need to depend on, you know, I could love a good mac and cheese, but whew, we used to wash our own. We used to wash our own cars, cut our own grass. Yup.
I remember that.
And mine was for. I used to do that for the exercise.
And hung clothes on the line.
Because if you don't use it, you lose it.
And cut grass with a sling blade, and then eventually that pushing thing that turns around. I don't know what it's called.
But will I be eating for Thanksgiving? Yes, I will.
I will too. We'll make up all this.
Yep. Yep. That's why we have a lot of overweight children. Yeah, children are like sick. You got people in their 30s who are just really sick.
Crystal says you got to watch your numbers, tailor your diet according to your makeup, which includes our DNA. Moderation is key.
Yep. Even with my mother, she doesn't do a whole lot of sweets. You know, at 89, she doesn't do. Her skin is like flawless. She drinks a lot of water. And she doesn't use a whole lot of products on her skin. Like my mother's regimen is ivory soap and Vaseline is her moisturizer. That's it. She doesn't do a whole lot of products and stuff.
Gene Johnson says that's why we have overweight children. You know what? I have some relatives where the parents, in order to stop the kids from eating, they put chains on the refrigerators and the counters. And locks. Because their kids, let's say you buy a box of 24 popsicles, they would eat them all right then, one after the next, within the hour. Everything, just like that. Like locusts.
Oh yeah, I do a lot of I love greens. I could do me some greens. I could actually do I could put stuff in a juicer, like a green thing, and just do all greens. I don't have to like modify the taste.
Gene Johnson said, "Let them play outside. They won't go outside. Kids, unless you can put a video game inside their hands that they can run with it and still watch." She said, "Let the kids play outside."
Unless what do you mean they won't play out? Who's the parent though?
The kids play video games. They don't want to go outside.
So who pays the electricity that plays the video games? Who pays for that?
The kids don't want to charge. They won't
Sometimes
go.
you got to shut it down and give them other options. They'll do it.
Or do like my parents used to do.
Sorry to hear, Jill. Prayers. What's going on, Jill?
I have a cousin on my stepdad's side of the family passed away this week at the age of 59 from a heart attack, pouring concrete on his job.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Yep, the food is grown different and the animals are raised differently. Yep.
All right.
Kim Worthy said you would think that those parents would not stock the fridge and cabinets with junk. They are enabling children to eat poorly. There's the other part right there. The kids rule themselves. Parents nowadays don't want to be confrontational with their kids. That right there.
Please, y'all know
That
how
right
we
there.
grew up. We couldn't show on our face that we
Right.
disagreed with anything our parents said.
Parents need to be the parents. Yeah. I mean, shut it down. You know, I've seen people come in the library, and I've seen kids yell at their parents so badly. Like, even a private school that I worked for. Um, I've had kids cuss their parents out in front of like everybody.
See you,
Just, and I'm
Crystal.
thinking, wait 1 minute, like, yeah.
Well, we went outside because we knew, seriously.
Look, I remember. I think Ariel went to the office one time in elementary school, and the principal called me, and in order for Ariel to get upset at somebody, like, she was only in like first, second grade or something, that person had to really agitate her. And the principal had her call me at work and ask me what I wanted them to do, about the situation, you know. Which of course I was going to talk to Ariel when I got home, but I said, don't do anything. I said, what's the look on her face? He said, she looks so scared right now. I said, that's enough. The fact that you have me on the phone is enough, because my kids know I did not play. Mm-mm. I'm not playing. You will not go outside this household and be a bad reputation of me. Every so often, they, but not too many times where I had to really worry about them. But
Gene Johnston will say, when I taught first grade, I had a parent tell me they couldn't do anything with the child. Because Gene, you were like, I can. If you send him in here, you better know. You better know that it's gonna take place. Okay. Well, back then they had
Kids
they had
know.
paddling.
I'm sorry, but kids know who to test. They know it. They know who to test.
You got paddled
They
when I was
know the
coming
parent
up.
that's not gonna be as what do you call it? As strict. So when you lay down whatever that thing is, there's no like talking back, like, like we're not having an
Or
argument.
at all.
We're not having an argument.
And that was exactly it. Bill, Amy came up. Bill, we went outside because you stayed in. You were cleaning. That's exactly it.
I had a parent tell me that she didn't think it was right for me to cancel a party for Chelsea. This is another parent calling me. They were like, well, she was like, well, I heard that Chelsea's not having a party this year. We really like, we really like the parties that you give to Chelsea. Okay.
Well, it sounds
She's
personal.
like, don't you think it's a little bit harsh? No. No. She was supposed to do a certain thing, and I gave her months to correct it. It didn't happen. And guess what? I got to follow suit, because later on, come down the line, now it's time for the party. And I gave her exactly what action would happen. If this doesn't get corrected, we're not going to have the big fancy parties and I put my all into my kids' parties. I mean, they had some great party with friends, like just really good. We do some crafting. We'd have the whole, like, there was a whole thing,
Get the jumping thing
We'd
in the
have the
backyard.
sleepover, the breakfast. That was actually for Diamond.
Well, you had it.
But if you don't do this, they have to know that there's consequences. And then the thing is, you have to follow through as the parent. You have to follow through. That's where the problem comes in. Is like, she ain't gonna do nothing.
Wanda Rose, you know what? Wanda says part of the problem is department, the people, CDC will step in when they shouldn't. If you can whoop you if you try to whoop the kids now, do anything like that. People are filming it. I remember
And you didn't need. You know what? Here's the thing. Also, okay, timeouts worked for me. because I still allowed them to make the decision. And the decision was, when you know how to do the right thing, because they knew what the action was, and they knew I loved them. But until you're going to sit right here until you're ready to make the right decision. I want you to think about what you did. Then I want you to come and tell me, Mom, I'm ready to make the right decision. I thought about what I did and such and such. So that would work for me. I know that doesn't work for everybody. That worked for me, the timeouts and the taking away certain things. You don't get to have your phone. You don't get to do the game thing. You know?
Amy, you are not kidding. Amy, I felt the exact same. Me and Amy grew up in the same household. Amy says, I swear I believe everybody in town knew my mom and would tell her if I stepped out of line. Amy, my mother was a teacher, so she knew everybody, and everybody knew her, right? I remember we went to one time downtown. We went all the way downtown and went to see a wrestling match. They had Flying Fred Curry, the Sheik, all kind of people, right? And we were all excited. So when we came out, we were running up and down the street like, ah, like we were wrestling and stuff, right? And I rode home with my friends because that's their parents. I must have been about 12, 13. By the time I got in the house, my mother already knew. Okay?
You ain't need a cell phone.
I ain't even gonna tell you what happened, okay? But they didn't even have cell phones back then.
You didn't need one, did you?
They must use smoke signals. I don't know how she found out, okay?
Mama knew.
Carrier pigeon, something, but she got the message, okay? I'm telling you. Because her thing was, you are representing the family.
Yep.
When people see you act a fool, they don't talk about you. They talk about me.
Child, Miss Mary's son was acting a fool, right? Yep.
Right. Tracey Phillips' children.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't doing nothing over there. It's her.
Right. Even when you see other kids acting crazy. My kids wasn't over there acting crazy with them other kids. Mm-mm.
That's exactly it. Science Chris said my mother told all the grade school teachers take me into the coat room if they needed to. But you know what? My mother told them to get me right there and to call her. If they got me, be assured that she was going to get me too.
Back in 1980, I worked where we sold costume jewelry earrings. A toddler had an open cup of soda. Her mom told her no earrings, so the child tried stealing them. Huh? Dropping them in the soda. What?
The mom laughed.
Mom laughed. And see, that part right there.
The mom laughed at what?
That part right there.
From being hysterical at what she's getting ready to do? The things I'm getting ready to do to you, I'm getting ready to just call the police now. Just tell them to come get me. Because it's going to go down because my parents believe that wherever the crime took place, that's where the punishment take place. That's why my mother used to say, if you want to show your so-and-so right here in front of these people, then right here in front of these people.
Yep.
That's exactly how my mother did when they got down, okay? I refuse to be embarrassed in public in front of some people.
You know what I'm saying? Yep, we're still here, Patricia Costa.
We're about to get off. But how you doing? Ooh, Amy K says, I got so mad at my mama one time. She said, you never listen to me. I hate you. Hold up. Let me see if I find this one video. I think I saved it. Hold up. Hold up. It's a short. Hold up.
You can't play it on here, though.
You just do it. I can show this, though. Hold up.
No, you can't, babe.
Hold up.
Oh, Gay 10 said, thanks, Tracy and Bill. No problem, Gay 10. Patricia, we still here. We just can't leave, y'all. Oh, you're picking up your granddaughter. Ooh, child. Yeah, we had our grandson over when he came over for several weeks in the summer. He was like watching TV, like awfully, like just watching TV. And I'm thinking, this kid loves art. He's so good at art and he enjoys it. But we would never see it because he was too busy wanting to watch TV. And I was like, do you do this at home? Like, because this is just too much TV. And so I shut that down immediately. I was like, we about to go to the trail. We about to go walk the pets. Just stuff where you can have like a conversation, because I think we forget that, the kids grow up so fast that we don't get to like have like those like really good like make memories with them. And before long, they won't be with you anymore. They'll be out doing their own thing, living their life and stuff. And so it's always nice when you can get, make memories. And so he got out his drawing pad. I had gotten him a lot of supplies. And he got out his drawing pad. He started drawing. He was there for hours. No TV, right? Just hours. We were just drawing and conversating at the table. Making memories. Hey, Verna Wilner. Just making memories.
All right, Sandy Piper.
I hope y'all got your shopping done for Thanksgiving. We get ready to head off of here too. Oh, so sweet. Jill Pounds. James will be outside as long as he can. You know what? And guess what? Who remembers jumping in the leaves? You rake them up and then you're jumping in the leaves. Do kids even know how fun that is?
How about King in the Mountain with snow?
You know what I'm saying? Like, just do kids realize, like, that's just like fun stuff that you can do. Or even like a sled. Remember the sled and you ride it down the hill in the snow and...
Tracey, don't play King in the Mountain.
What was that?
That's what, like,
I feel like I remember
you had
hearing
these big,
that.
tall snow drifts, and they would get, like, trucks would push them, and you have a hill, at school especially, and we would climb up to the top, fighting each other, pulling each other down. But then when the person got on the top, they would make me up there making snowballs, throwing at people, all kind of stuff.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Anything to be the one on top.
Right. When you think about the little things that meant so much, even though there was a lot of darkness in my childhood, I can remember like light moments where I felt like a kid, like riding my bike with the basket, with my brothers
Doing
and
willies.
Sister, having a pogo stick, learning how to jump with the pogo stick, climbing a tree, like all of these things that may seem like little, they were big for me, even though they would seem like little things, something as simple as climbing a tree. Playing kickball.
Oh my God, I love kickball.
Oh my goodness.
You couldn't tell me I wasn't the best kickball kicker.
Right. Playing kickball, baseball, basketball. Like, I wanted to be in it.
How about
all
dodgeball?
Swimming. Oh, look, making mud pies, catching bugs, right? And then trying to go find it in an encyclopedia, that exact bug.
Catching lightning bugs.
Oh, lightning bugs in the jars. It's just like, just like those little things, just that
Did y'all play dodgeball?
Oh, yeah. Dodgeball was a big thing.
Oh, how about badminton?
Mud pies. Look, Tina Barker said mud pies.
Did you ever do badminton?
Oh, yeah, we did badminton. Yep. We loved that badminton. Boy, could get brutal.
That was like
we were so competitive.
That was a poor man's ping pong.
We were so competitive as kids.
And
just
tennis.
You
We
know,
couldn't afford tennis rackets and stuff like that, and we couldn't afford a table, but we could play badminton because all you needed was a
badminton was
net,
fun.
and then they give you
Ping
this
pong
little.
was fun too. I felt like we got a ping pong table at some point.
Oh, I had one too.
Ooh, darts.
Oh my God.
Or going bowling, you know, like as a family, going bowling,
Huh. Kim
going
Worthing was
roller
look.
skating.
Kim Worthing talking about tying string to Junebug's legs and flying him like a kite. Kim Worthing. Kim, I gotta keep my eye on Kim. Okay.
Look, hide and seek. Hide and seek. Red light, green light, one,
I
two,
remember
three.
that.
What was the other one? Duck, duck, goose.
Eating the nectar out
And
of
a
honeysuckle. I remember that.
Yes. The simple things. Like, do kids know how to do that now?
Hey, look at John Pound. John Pound talking about, don't you ever shut up alive? John, we've been trying. Every time we get ready to do it, somebody say something else.
John, you're going to have
like
everybody
yourself.
getting mad at you, okay? My church goes bowling the last Sunday of each month. Love it. What's Skelly's in the street? We would do 4 squares. Playing croquet. Frisbee. Yes, throwing a frisbee. Oh my goodness. Norma says she remembers making a scarecrow after raking leaves with my kids. Oh, I love it. Bill, what are you doing? Hopscotch. Look, John's comment up there. Jill, tell John, here's what you do. Go
John Pounds.
Go to the right.
Phillips.
Look, go to the right hand. Look. John, go over to the area where it has the little tab that closes out the live stream. For you. For you.
Hey, y'all, this is John Pounds on here, since he talking all that
Jill's
stuff.
husband.
I just get home from work and Jill's listening to him like, they're still on.
John's like, go off, get off.
They talked about getting off 30 minutes ago.
That's because Bill started talking about food.
Zell Storm talking about, I knew he was calling John Pounds.
They knew you was calling. John, it's good to hear your voice.
Well, it's good to hear your voice too today.
You looking forward to the Thanksgiving next week?
Well, ours actually starts on Saturday.
Saturday. Okay, okay.
Oh, y'all
good.
just be getting off at the Pounds
y'all got
resident, Pounds residence.
Family coming through, huh?
Well, since the in-laws things have taken more precedence these days.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
Sometimes you get to do them on off weekends.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
And it can't be next Saturday because the Ohio State Michigan game's on and my brother-in-law will not have it.
So who's he going for?
Oh, he's a Buckeyes fan.
Okay.
And so are you,
But
huh?
They usually have friends over and stuff, and friends, not family.
Okay, gotcha.
I got you.
You said friends.
Unless they're supporting Michigan, then they can't come, huh?
It's not a Michigan-friendly house.
Like you will not be coming up in here, okay?
If you are, you may not be getting out, okay?
Well, I'm just about finished with my second card.
Oh wow.
That's good, as long as you're not building a wall, okay?
You gonna post it? Look, John's like, is it easier than building the wall, John? Is it easier than building the wall?
It's actually more nerve-wracking because Jill says, hey, I got all this stuff, but I'm like, I don't know where it's at. It's your table.
That's the beauty of it.
I love it. Oh, are you gonna post it in the group so we can see it?
I will post it in the group. And I just have my own little scrap-a-thon last night.
Oh, look at you.
Look at John.
Oh my goodness,
John is
I love it.
growing.
I love it. Everybody's so happy to hear your voice.
It's knowing what you want to do, but finding the supplies or the right pieces to do it.
That part right there. Yep. You got it.
And,
Look at
and then
John.
I had one of those moments yesterday of, I need to add something right here. She goes, well, you could cut it out of my cuddle bug, and there was a butterfly, and I'm like, this paper's pretty, so I cut it out, and
Oh my
I looked at
goodness.
the size I cut out, then I look at the other side, I'm like, oh, that's awesome. So I glued down the back, the back side is showing.
Hey,
Oh my goodness,
hey
John.
Jill, the next time John goes into that thing of I need to add something, set a timer for 3 minutes on your phone and say, you have 3 minutes. And John, you'll be shocked at how quick you finish that card.
Everybody's like, go, John.
It might not be that pretty.
That's all right though, but it is fun because it's hard to believe because you start making a lot of allowances, and the closer you get to the deadline, you're almost completely mindless at that point.
There is no deadline on this card. This one's actually from my daughter-in-law.
Okay.
Oh.
It's a just because
Oh,
card
I
from my
love
daughter-in-law.
it.
All right. So where's your lovely wife? Is she close?
She's standing right in front of me.
Hi, lovely wife. How you doing?
Jill,
She goes,
I'm so proud of him.
I'm so proud of him. Y'all,
Jill, you're training him so effectively.
He's like, I'm doing this all by myself. I don't want any help. I'm like, okay.
okay.
And then Jill turns to her girlfriends. He thinks he's doing it by himself. He thinks he's by himself.
well, if it's a card from me, it should be from me.
Woo!
My daughter-in-law cry.
Oh, that's gonna be so sweet.
That's great.
That is so sweet.
Isn't it?
So that
I've
means
been working. Go ahead.
if we ever meet up with y'all, we have to have a crafting session, okay?
You mean when, not if.
Right, that part. When exactly? When that means John, and Bill at the crafting table.
I said, what would Tracey do if we just showed up at her door and knocked?
People like, why is Bill and John crafting and they got a chainsaw? What are
Oh
they?
my goodness.
I do have a confession. I've been working on this card for a week.
That's some love right there, Jill. He's like, it's
It
not
is.
good
It
enough.
For a week.
So I just want to make sure it's right.
Oh, you gotta post it then.
He will, when it's all done.
That's love right there, y'all.
That is so sweet. I love it. John, the
Well,
fact that John said cuddle bug.
He had sent our daughter-in-law a text and told her something, and she's like, I want to have this on a card. So that's what he's doing.
Oh my goodness.
Outside of my wife, she is the godliest woman I know and the best woman in my life.
Oh my goodness. I love it.
Oh, she's good for our son, and she has a sense of listening to the Holy Spirit and holding to her guns when she knows she's right.
Oh, I love it.
Which is pretty much all
I
the
love
time.
it. I love it. And
You
the
know,
fact
Bill,
that
we get put in our
and
place.
you get to call her your daughter, you know? Oh, it's
I have the
closed
best
up.
daughter-in-law.
Why do we freeze out?
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm not sure. I just saw my screen froze up just now. I'm not sure if y'all see it.
Well, stick your hand underneath to
Hold
see.
on 1 minute.
Tracy, it's good.
Oh, it's good now. Okay.
It was just a computer. It's
Oh,
only-
I just see absolutely beautiful cards. That's what I see.
Oh, these are like the cluster embellishments to go to the cards.
Well, let us know when you open up your package.
Oh, yes, I sure will. Look, you could see.
I know. You haven't had time.
If you could see downstairs, okay?
You haven't had time to
Want me to go
breathe.
get it?
It's not
Haven't
like
had
you've
time.
opened 15,000 cards or anything.
You know, so do we need to go down there and get that package? I need to go. Since we got you on the phone,
Hold this.
look, and so now who to blame that we're staying on even longer?
John!
No. Bill
It's-
called me.
It's the pound's fault. I know, it is Bill's fault, though. And he's the one who's always pointing to the clock. Oh, look at the clock. Yeah, those mashed potatoes, though. Mm-hmm.
Is that what we're having for supper?
No, we're not.
We're not.
She's not cooking tonight.
What y'all eating tonight? Jill's like,
We're going to go to
We have James till 6, and we're going to the grocery store, so I'm not going to be cooking tonight.
okay, gotcha.
Have you seen the deals that Kroger has this week on digital coupons?
Oh, do they? Is it anything that Bill likes to eat? Because he seems like coupons on
Yes,
any.
right.
Yeah, this one, babe. Okay, he found it.
But look
my
at the
goodness.
package. Look at all Christmassy.
Jimmy Dean sausage, 2 for $7.
Look, Jimmy Dean's. Oh, Bill likes Jimmy.
Up here.
Bill loves Jimmy Dean sausage. Look, I got your package.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay.
You need scissors?
Did y'all want us to open this on the live stream though? It's
That's
okay.
up to you guys. Yeah, I kind of want to see your reaction to John's card.
Yeah, I'll pull it open that
so
way.
we definitely gonna Oh yeah, we. Okay, let me be very gentle here. Ooh, Bill,
And it's blue.
and it's in blue. Bill, look at that.
You had me at blue.
Bill, do you want me to open your card? Bill, do you want me to open
Yes,
it?
open it. I've got your back.
Oh my goodness, look at that with the He literally has your back, babe.
You know, that's a good one.
I love that. Oh my goodness.
Who thought of that?
That was all John.
Oh my goodness, John, you have a sense of humor. That is hilarious, okay?
He has a shirt that says that, and he wanted to make Bill a card.
Sonya Creel says, finally it's John's fault.
Oh my goodness, how cute. Oh, okay, Bill, here. You read.
It says, Bill, supporting our master crafters isn't always easy as we support them.
Oh.
At times it is nice to know that someone else understands what we are going through. I pray our ladies really understand how much we love them. And they don't. Just kidding.
Yes, I do.
Christ is the same way supporting us. He has our backs. Deuteronomy 31 and 8.
I love it.
Have a blessed Veterans Day and thanks for serving along with me, your brother John.
Oh, how?
John, you made the envelope too?
Look at the envelope.
Actually, did you make that or did I?
I did the envelope.
Okay.
I think I did the envelope.
It's
Look
a
at it,
great
look at it,
job. You
look
did a
at the
great
teamwork.
The
job.
envelope punch board might be a little challenging yet.
I like that paper.
I'm gonna have to hang this in my area.
Jill, I love the paper that you used for that.
John picked that up at the store.
Look, we can make this with scraps. We can make this little thing with the look. Look, I'm looking at Bill's face on this one.
I thought it was a Captain America shield first.
You have to know something about us too. When we go to craft stores,
Uh-huh.
or like Amish country here in Ohio, we go into like the antique stores and stuff.
Yeah.
I buy more stuff for her than she buys for herself.
Aww.
You know what?
Kim Worthen says I'm about to cry, John.
Oh,
John, you're touching hearts in here, okay?
how sweet is that? It's nothing like
John's like, that's what I do, okay?
Oh,
I'm
my
a heart
goodness.
toucher.
That's right.
Not today at work. I was more of a spirit crusher at times. So
Oh boy.
That's all right.
Some
it,
days
has
are
a delay,
like that.
it has a delay reaction. You crush it, but later on,
Ooh,
they feel what you
Jill.
were doing. You know what I mean?
How
there's
pretty
times
is
I get
this?
counsel, but there's other times I have to be the sergeant. So
Yeah.
I understand.
and I have been told that my dorm is the whiny dorm. So sometimes you got to put that in check.
Right, right.
Vicky Jensen said, I almost spit my coffee out at that card.
John's card. Look
Uh-oh.
how fun. Ooh, Jill.
Look at Jill doing stuff over here.
Ooh. Ooh, this is pretty. Ooh, I'm gonna have fun. I need to just do I need a a scrapathon, Happy Mail scrapathon, because
All the stuff that people.
oh, the stuff. Jill has sent me several other things in here too. Jill, this is so pretty. I love it.
Thank you.
I could put it in my. You know, this is like my favorite. One of my favorite papers is that
Yes.
Life in Bloom is so gorgeous.
I didn't
Such
have any fall papers to use, so I had to use that.
Look,
I use it all on my cards.
use what you got, right?
Yes.
I am loving this.
Live your
Look at the
best
tag.
life.
That tag is pretty.
What Jill does and what a lot of you ladies and other people do is simply amazing.
Oh my goodness, John. Oh,
Look at the Pounds
we got
family.
Our picture. We got our
With
picture.
James at the center.
I know.
You can change the picture now.
I'm gonna hang this one right up next to the.
Oh, look at that.
Cause
Hey,
it's still on the fridge. Y'all have been on our fridge for the ever since you sent that picture. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one right below it. Okay. Actually, I'll put this one above it and have a little.
Such an impact.
look at that. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Ooh, you better not start. Bill.
James
love
is
it.
getting ready to lead the way because y'all know y'all teaching
I
him.
love this. Yep, this is going on the fridge. Yep. How beautiful.
That's
Look.
our little family.
Look
Yeah.
at James already posing. James.
He was starting to get cranky there. He ran out of smiles about a minute and a half prior to that.
So cute. Look, everybody's like, the family. I know.
Hey, Jill, Sonia Creel says, Jill, you're so beautiful.
I know. There's our Jill. There's my crafty sister. Well, I already know what the whole family look like because I open up the fridge and there they are.
I'm glad you can see me every morning.
We see you Bill sees, since he goes into the fridge more, he sees y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Just can't get enough.
Oh my goodness. Sonia said, my daughter said, you guys are so cool. Oh,
Aww.
beautiful family. Everybody's
I
saying
don't think
beautiful
anyone's
family.
ever told us that.
Y'all do look like a cool family, okay? Let me get my plaid shirt out and jump in the picture too. Cause you know I got me some plaid shirts.
I do
okay?
too.
Since 2015.
Huh?
We've been doing that flannel picture since 2015.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
When my dad was still alive, he started declining about a year prior to that.
Yeah.
He passed in 19. And we could say, hey, let's go down and help Dad with his leaves.
Uh-huh.
Really big yard, a lot of trees. So all four of us went down. This is right after Joshua met Justine.
Okay.
But Justine wasn't with us that day. We went down there and was helping him rake, and Dad happened to have a flannel, so we got a picture together.
Oh.
And that's what started.
And we just started doing it every year after that for our Christmas cards.
What a nice memory. I love it. I love it. The background. Look at the leaves turning in the background.
Yeah.
Perfect
Yeah,
picture.
we try to do it when the leaves are turning.
I love it. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. This is such a look, we just always have so many things going on, and it's just nice when we could actually talk to y'all and everyone can hear your voice, you know?
It is nice to talk to you guys.
And then
do
I
have a
feel like
question, and I hesitate to ask it.
you said you have a question?
Yeah, and I hesitate to ask because it can lead to something that can get overwhelming. But it's on my heart.
What is it?
As long as it's not about the Bruce Lee sticker.
That should be a Where's Waldo, and we have the idea that it should get sent to different people. We should pass it around like in Happy Meal and stuff.
Is that what you were asking me?
No, that was an idea.
And then the first person gets it, and that's it. It ends there.
Look, send it to the first people, okay?
My question is, with all the prayer requests that have been come across, has there been like a prayer list kind of thing? Now, I hesitate to ask that simply because it could get really big and almost out of hand at times.
Oh yeah, it could get real big. Are you in our prayer group, Jill or John?
I don't think I'm in the prayer
I'm in
group.
the prayer group.
She is.
We're waking James up.
But no, there's not a list. If we even pretended to do something like that, the list would all of a sudden get so long and so large, it would become just overwhelming.
Yeah, we have an ongoing prayer in the group. Like people will say, "Could you pray for me?" Inside of the Mindless Crafting prayer group. And they'll tell what some will tell what's going on, or some will just say, I just need prayer for my family, or whoever.
There's thousands of people on that page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thousands.
Yeah, that's why I hesitated to ask.
You know what, Kim?
Oh no, that's fine.
Kim Worthen is asking, and I think I have a little insight into the answer to this thing. Kim Worthen says, "Why does hearing John talk make me feel a little weepy?" And you know what I think it is, Kim?
I don't know. Maybe I'm that sad of a person.
No, I feel a little bit of a little emotional too.
I had a moment too,
and Bill was sitting over here. He got solid for a moment.
Did.
Looked like he was about to go there too.
Because John, you have a sincerity,
yes,
in your voice that even if you tried to hide it, you would only fail miserably.
Yep.
It's so apparent. It's like a genuine kindness.
Yeah,
I can't
hear it.
You can hear it.
But with both you and Jill.
Yeah.
You can hear the
Amy Cave says you speak of your emotions. You can hear it,
You can
John.
hear it, Johon. You may not hear it, but we hear it.
Jill is very good at that.
You're very good at it right now, okay? Because I feel a little bit weepy. Bill was over here for a minute. He had to like kind of grab himself like a little bit like.
Yeah, because when y'all were talking about the flannel thing and
Yep.
Yeah, I missed that last part.
He can't talk right now, John.
No. It's okay, Bill.
Yep.
It's all right. We all have those in our lives that we really, really miss.
Yep.
And the special memories with them.
Yep.
Good friends that we've never even met in person.
I know. Oh boy.
Some people would be like, really? You're that close to a person that you haven't even met and they're online?
I know. The best people I've never met.
No, just when y'all were talking about the flannel thing and with your father, and doing it each year.
Yeah.
Even though he's not here, it just kind of threw me into this area, because, both my parents and brother, I'm the only one of my family that's here.
Yeah.
Aww.
Well, my mom's still living. She's 93. She's in a nursing home.
Does she live close by, y'all?
About 2 miles.
Oh, okay.
But she wanted to stay at the nurse. She broke her hip, or she had an illness and went into the nursing home. And then from that point forward, she knew she really couldn't care for herself. So she was, I like you here.
Oh, wow.
She had company every day.
Right.
So she really liked it.
Wow.
And one of my sisters visits her every week. But there was 7 kids, and 6 of us are living.
Okay, gotcha.
So she does get to see all of us.
We had to wake baby James up.
Oh.
You can say hi to James.
Say hi, James.
Hi, James.
There's Auntie Tracy.
James, 'cause you are number one.
You just watched that show. So you just watched it today, didn't you?
Oh.
Didn't you? He's still trying to wake up.
Yes.
Oh, he's such a cutie. Look, John, I don't know. You have this effect on a lot of people on this live. I'm looking at the comments. And a lot of people are like, there's something calming about your voice. they just feel a certain emotion. Wow.
Well, I guess it depends on where I'm at, whether I'm at home or at work. So
And who he's talking to.
I can bring out the emotion in people.
Wow. Well, we're glad we get to hear you today, and so many people on here who, you know, you're not just Jill's husband. You're John, our friend. Okay.
Yep.
Our crafty brother, right?
Well, you definitely made your personality. Your personality has escaped being just Jill's husband.
It's such a calming, like Stephanie says, very calming. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, not only you two rubbed off on us, but others in the group have rubbed off on us.
Yes.
Right, Rhonda?
But you know what? Here's the thing. Okay, if I call just about anybody in this group, we would feel that special, unique thing coming from them. Every time we've called someone on the phone, we've heard and felt something. And it has transformed all of us to some degree, you know?
That's awesome.
Yeah. So anyway, now with that being said, now I know we're gonna jump off of this. Did you read this card yet, Trace?
I haven't even gotten to read the card.
Okay, you gotta read the card.
I'm over here just mesmerized by all the comments.
Yeah, read the card.
I'm going to have to go back because my phone's black at the moment. I'm going to go back and look at all this.
Oh, good.
Oh, Tracy got to read this.
Hi, Bill and Tracy. We are so happy to be celebrating your 6 years in business with Mindless Crafting. Congratulations. Each live and each tutorial is inspiring and special, and we love and appreciate you both. Keep going. Love, John and Jill Pounds.
Well, thank you.
Y'all are just...
And if everybody out there in Mindless Crafting land, if you understand that if I'm picking on Bill about being in the Navy, it's all in fun.
Hey, don't worry. I pick on myself, okay?
He picks on himself, okay?
for being in the Navy, okay?
Let me take my picture out because I got to go put this on the fridge, okay? So, John, you heard how many cards? Did Jill tell you how many cards we got for the campaign?
Not yet.
Bill remembered, right, Bill? How many?
15,367.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I did tell him that number.
Like I said, when I was in the Army, that was about the size of my Army division.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Sonya Creole talking about, y'all, my daughter gave them my number and they called me and I couldn't even contain myself as I screamed. Actually, you know what, Sonya? I was actually going to call you again, but I could not find your number.
You sure what?
I was trying to call Sonya Creole a couple weeks ago. Because
I remember when you called me for the first time, Bill, and I was so starstruck.
I don't know why y'all.
I don't either.
I don't know why y'all get starstruck. We're just people who just love people. You know, like we just regular people. If you came over to the house, it'd be the same. We'd be laughing and talking and eating, just having a good old time.
We have a nice big back porch we could sit on and drink sweet tea.
There you go.
Uh-oh. Now you're talking.
I know, right?
Not unsweetened. Some people are like, you do sweet tea. Of course, yes, I do. Okay?
You're funny, okay? Oh, my goodness. We got to go ahead and get off of here. We got so many cards to get together for the campaign.
Now, once we get off, we're going to go start working on boxing up these cards.
We're doing campaign stuff.
Well, it was nice, really nice talking to you guys.
It was good talking to you, too. John. John says, I've got your back.
Well, there you go.
And thanks, everyone, for staying on.
I know,
exactly.
Right?
I ain't talking to John and Jill. I'm hanging up.
And I want everybody to know that when you were conceived, you could have been a million different versions of yourself, but God chose you to be the specific one you are right now.
Oh, my goodness, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that right there. Yep.
So I went through that 2 years ago. I prayed through it, and I had to start thanking Him for making me me, because He made me with reason and purpose.
Yes.
Exactly.
John, you don't you go there. We we about to go into a whole nother
But I
thing. He
want to
made you
encourage
you.
everybody on that.
I'm so glad that you did. Amen.
Thank you for that word, John.
All right.
Amen. I agree. We're gonna miss y'all next week.
Yeah, we'll miss you guys too, but have a great time.
Yes, we're gonna have
All
a
right.
good time.
All right, Pounds family. Don't do anything we wouldn't do. Gives you plenty of options. All right, we'll see y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Wasn't that great, guys?
Oh my goodness.
That was a good one.
How wonderful to kick off the season of giving, right? But that's every season. As we get ready to march into this holiday, I know it's going to be hard for so many who've had, experienced loss, and there may be people who are not with you right now, loved ones, and we just want to say to you, we'll be praying for you, and that we're glad that you have this family. Sometimes family is not the way that we think it looks, right? But by the grace of God, we've been brought together to be one big family. And so I can't even say, I don't call y'all my subscribers. I don't call y'all my followers. I call y'all my family. And that in itself is a blessing, to be able to call such wonderful people family. Just like the Pounds family. How wonderful it is to be connected to people that you've never met through something as powerful as the internet, right? Bringing us all together. So y'all, we will miss y'all next week. But we are blessed to be able to go and travel and see Chelsea and spend time with her. And so thank y'all so much. If we ever call you on the phone, don't be starstruck. Don't be starstruck, because we're just regular people having a conversation with y'all. We're just as look, if y'all are starstruck over us, we're just as starstruck over y'all, okay? So y'all take care. We love you.
We do.
And don't forget John's words that he said.
Be you.
Be you. Yep. God created you to be you. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.